What's good? What's good, everybody? We back. We back. We back. Week made 912 back in y'all area. So, y'all, we are back on the trial of the ex-NFL player Travis Rudolph. Right now, he's being persecuted for the crime that he's been accused of, which is a first-degree murder. Let me turn my music down just a little bit. So the man is still fighting for his life for first-degree murder. We've done 2 parts to this series already. We listened to the we listened to the defense attorney's opening statements. We listened to his ex-girlfriend. Salute, Unity. Good to see you, brother. I hope you got my message. We seen the defense ex-attorney. I mean, the defense attorney's opening statement, and we listened to the woman. We listened to the woman who we think that all started this, and I think all of us agree that this woman should be charged. Man, she should have something charged with. So we're gonna listen to the rest of her testimony, and then we're gonna get into her brother. And then, hey man, this thing is very interesting, y'all. I watched some of the stuff that's going on today, and oh man, geez Louise, we got so much to go, y'all. We so far behind, but we got so much to go. So we got plenty of meat on this one, y'all. So we're gonna enjoy it. Let's get back to it. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. I think I'm gonna take the one off of Wab. No, I'll leave it on Wabbit Patrol, because Wabbit Patrol is almost up to 1,000 subscribers. So we need some clean content over there too. I'm gonna hide all the bullshit videos so we can have some clean content over there and get monetized over there also. So if you notice that I'm putting this on both channels, it's because we need some clean content over there also. So when YouTube review my videos, they can see we got some clean stuff too. Salute Dubs, salute Dubs, salute. Let me make sure I get some shout outs, man. Some love to everybody. Salute salute Dubs, salute Unity, salute Mix, salute Is Deeper, Sneaker Peek, salute Love Lace, much love all the time. Cash Money, salute Turan, salute Joshua Hawkins, salute salute the 40 to split in the area. And anybody else that's just watching in the bushes, man. I appreciate everybody. Before I get started, just know, man, this show is sponsored by Earz to the Streetz, and that'll teach them. So yes, y'all, we got the that'll teach them, and we have the Earz to the Streetz shot glasses. So in the morning, you got your coffee mug that changes color. As y'all can see, it's dark right now. It ain't bright light like it was. And then at night, when it's time to turn up, and we got them in the headlock over here. Yeah, that'll teach them. That'll teach them. That'll teach them. Salute to the chat. Oh yeah. Before I get started, man, I did just see the story. I see some of you guys are putting it in the chat. I just literally before I started my live, I seen the breakdown. DC Young Fly, man. I condolences to DC Young Fly, the comedian. His wife, baby mama, mother of, I think it's his wife, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, his wife passed away. She was having some surgery. It looked like it was supposed to be, simple surgery, and the surgery went wrong. And I can only imagine how it can be to lose your significant other. Like, we lose a lot of people in life. But to save somebody that you've been enjoying life with, loving, and the mother of your children and stuff like that, man, that's a different kind of hurt. I've lost something close to every part of my family. I've never lost a significant other though. I've lost brothers, mothers, aunts, cousins, uncles, friends, but never a significant other, man, or a child. And those got to be two of the hardest things to go through. They got to be two of the hardest things to experience and go through. So, condolences to DC Young Fly. I'm gonna find out more about the story, and I'll try to put together of maybe something to explain the research that I did to maybe find out what happened with her. But condolences to DC Young Fly. He is one of my favorite comedians over the past couple of years. That man's been working hard to perfect his craft, and I think he's coming a long way, and he's got a longer way to go. So salute to DC Young Fly, and condolences to his losses. But let's get on to our content, and we'll come back to that on another occasion. So y'all, earlier today we was at the point they took a little break. They had this lady all up there in her feelings, all in shambles. I know this man, he got to be feeling good about how things are going. Um, but there's a long trial. You can hear a lot of good stuff. You can't get too happy at the beginning of a trial because once small things could change the projective of a trial. So right now, it looked like it's going in his favor. It looked like it's definitely going in his favor. So let's get
I
on.
recall seeing some text messages between yourself, Tyler, and your brother during the course of this trial.
Yes.
Okay. And those phone messages, I believe, were actually from Keyshawn's phone. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And do you know what Keyshawn?
Oh, one more thing before we fully get started, y'all. Let me give a disclaimer before we get too deep into this live. I missed some things on the last live. We was having a live on the pretty much on the same thing. Some people in the chat, they bump heads or whatever. I don't mind people bumping heads in the chat, okay? If you're cool with going back and forth. But if anybody that's a subscriber, a supporter of me, if you reach out to me and say, I do not want to be bothered in the chat, I will make sure you're not bothered in the chat. I will tell everybody, please don't bother this specific person in the chat. If you bother that person in the chat, they will mute you. We all are here to enjoy the content. We're not here to beef. My channel is not, we might beef with other channels and stuff like that. But if you're a subscriber of me, I appreciate we all just come in here and be able to get along like a family. I don't want to have to choose between nobody. I don't want to have to tell one person to shut up and one person not, all that. You know what I'm saying? If you going to bother somebody, don't cry when they ass back on your ass. Now, there's certain people in here that do not like to be bothered. If you're a person that don't want to be bothered, please let me know, and I will make sure nobody bothers you, whether it's a supporter or not. If you ask me not to be bothered, I will make sure you are not bothered. Everybody doesn't come here for the same thing. Some people come to enjoy my content. So I want them to be able to enjoy my content, be able to say whatever it is they want to say in the chat that's respectable. I respect everybody's religion. If somebody types something about religion, it is not somebody else's place to say, fuck your religion. That is not, adult-like. Because I don't agree with that. And then if it's going to start up a big old roar, because people are definitely serious about what they believe in. And I respect that. So, I mean, there's going to be things that people disagree about. That's fine. Y'all can disagree. If y'all can hold your own, cool. But all of y'all are supporters. Okay, Miss Simply, y'all, she said, Miss, if y'all don't see it right here, here's a person that's requesting not to be trolled. If you don't want to be trolled, make sure y'all let it know. Because if you're don't want to be trolled, don't want to be bothered, y'all please let me know, and I will make sure nobody bother y'all. If you're the type person, you don't bother nobody, you don't want to be bothered, just let me know, and I will make sure nobody bothers y'all. Because I appreciate all of y'all. So let's get ready. Let's get back to it. I just wanted to address that. I'm not mad at nobody in particular. I would love to see all my supporters get along, but I know that ain't like, 100% possible. But if you can't get along, just come over here and enjoy the content. Don't say shit at all. Yeah, just don't say nothing at all. Just enjoy the content. Engage with me into the content. If you don't like somebody in the chat or whatever, just, hey, for right now, wait till you get on, I don't know, go in damn D chat. You can talk all the shit you want to. But you come over here, we all over here to learn, grow, evolve, you know what I'm saying, relate, enjoy good content. Exactly. I understand. I understand. Y'all just here to support me. Y'all not here to get trolled and all that. I got y'all back.
Sean called or had his contact saved for Tyler Robinson?
No.
And you don't remember how you saved Tyler Robinson in your phone, correct?
Because he gets new numbers, so no, I don't remember.
So he gets new numbers?
Yeah, some like normal people. If he changed his number, sometimes I might not save it.
Okay, so since this incident, he's changed his numbers. Is that your testimony?
That's not my testimony. I said people change numbers and sometimes they don't get resaved. That's my testimony.
You don't know whether he changed his number or not, correct?
Game record.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Salute Deron BTV. Salute Lord King. Steady grind. Salute.
Okay, thank you.
Shades B. Salute.
No, it's 8. 7 is the big oversized consent form.
Be more blessed. Salute my brother.
Okay. What's been admitted to evidence of states number 8.
Miss J. Salute.
Take a look at that, please.
Cash Money. Salute. Miss Yolanda. Salute. Money Ma. Salute. Taran. Salute. True Emperor. Salute.
You familiar with this search history?
Yeah, it's my search history for my cell phone.
Your search history from your cell phone, right?
Correct.
And the first page, it starts on April 7th of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the very last page.
Oh, my bad, G-Mac. I'm just kind of seeing y'all message. You said, where do we order it? Somebody said, where do we order it? In your truth with the comments. The link is in the description for my merchandise store. And that's where you order it at. Salute G-Mac and salute Jimmy McFly. I'm sorry I missed a couple of y'all while I was talking and everything. Salute to everybody. No love lost.
Concludes at April 15th of 2021. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, if you look at the first page. Are you on the first? You need another moment to look?
I'm on the first page. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. So on April 7th at 6:41, I believe it is. You see that entry? It's about a quarter of the way down on the page.
Stand your ground law.
Right. You researched on your cell phone, stand your ground law. Is that correct?
Correct.
And that was at 6:41 in the morning, right?
Yes, after everything.
I appreciate your unity, man. I'm glad you have a listening ear. You know, I don't always catch everything. I don't always, jump on everything because I try to let y'all handle it yourself. So sometimes I'm not aware of what's all going on. So my old lady, she watches everything and she gives me a run back, if it's something I miss. So salute. I know you're a true supporter. I know you do got my back, got your back. Like I said, y'all leave unity alone. Please leave unity alone. The people who help out my channel, invest my channel, I treat y'all like partners. So if my partner have a problem, we have a problem. So please leave my partners alone. Thank y'all.
Everything happened.
Right. A couple of hours after you spoke to Detective Ema, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Same day on 4/7/21 at 6:41 in the morning, you also searched Stand Your Ground Law in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
On 4/7 at 9:01, you searched death penalty in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
On 4/8 of 2021, you searched accessory to murder. Is that correct?
Correct.
Why were you interested in that?
I'm searching on my phone like normal people do when they get into uncomfortable situations.
Well, when you searched up that term, accessory to murder, what did you learn?
I didn't really learn that much.
Okay.
I wasn't really looking too hard into it. I'd never been in a situation like that.
What? You weren't looking hard into it. Girl, you looking hard into that shit. She acting like she just casually scrolling. Like, come the fuck on, girl. You trying to find out what your ass could be charged with.
Yes, I just was looking, literally.
What does that mean, accessory to murder?
I don't know. You're the lawyer. You tell me.
No, you're the one that said you wanted to go to law school, right?
I'm a realtor.
Do you have a college degree?
No, I have a real estate license.
Okay. So on
And why does that matter?
April 8th of 2021, at
Why does she think that she the fucking lawyer? About why does that matter? Man, this is what this man had to go through, y'all. Boy, girl, your ass. But I wonder if she gonna have the same attitude with her ass over there on that defendant stand. Y'all think she gonna have the same attitude when she over there in that orange jumpsuit and it's time to ask a question?
10:59, you searched up self-defense in Florida. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then on April 8th at 10:59, you searched self-defense, correct?
Correct.
And that was only a day after this incident, correct?
Correct.
And then on April 12th at 5:35 p.m., you searched Florida Stand Your Ground. Is that correct?
Correct.
And then on April 13th at 10:39, you searched Mark Shiner, attorney, net worth. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Why were you looking at Mr. Shiner's net worth?
Because I just knew Travis's financials and I knew he couldn't afford, so I was just curious.
Okay, but what is
What? What? She said, I'm just looking over this man's shit, and she knew he couldn't afford this. You are living with your mama. You the broke motherfucker. Like, stop the cap, woman. She said, I knew he couldn't afford. Well, you do know the man played in the NFL. You think he ain't might have brushed shoulders with somebody that's rich? That might have felt like, hey, man, we're going to look out for you. We hear Lamar Jackson speaking up for the man. Nigga, Lamar Jackson just signed for $100 million. Shit, you think he might have not have just, threw $100 grand or $200 grand to a side person? A little side family member and say, hey, man, help that man to his legal funds. You don't think that a couple of NFL players might have felt bad and like, you know what, they might have threw together a little pot, threw it to the side, everybody throwing a little 10, 15 here because they know this young man and they probably know he a good man and they might have helped put together him a legal defense. But she want to see this man go down, y'all. She want to, I wonder if he got enough money to beat this.
Mr. Shiner's net worth have to do with Travis affording a lawyer?
Because I heard he hired him. So I was curious. I heard he was hired, so I was curious.
Okay.
I'm allowed to search anything on my phone. It's not illegal.
Okay. On April
Nah, it ain't illegal, but it damn sure is suspicious.
13th at 10:51, you searched best prosecuting attorney, Palm. Remember that, Palm Beach?
Nah, the judge is letting her hang herself. The judge, if he started talking up, she ain't doing nothing but exposing herself. So the judge, the prosecution, because it would have been so many objections in here. If they was really trying to protect her, they would have objected so many times. They letting her hang herself, y'all, in my belief.
Okay.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Then you searched on April 13th.
You have to remember now at this point, a lot of these aren't just my searches. People are asking me questions and I'm using my phone to find certain things. The beginning ones, okay, yes, these definitely were me. But
Are other people using your phone now?
they're not using my phone. That we're having conversations and I'm typing it into my phone. It's not just me sitting there typing all this every single day.
You're having discussions with your friends about.
So she's sitting around with her friends worrying about if her ass could get locked up for this shit. So they around there like, hey, man, you think you can get locked up for accessory? I don't know, man, what accessory is. Your ass, you know what you did. Well, I'm going to say this. Man, I can tell the dumbass, intelligent conversation that they probably had while this was going on. Imagine a bunch of dumb motherfuckers sitting around smoking weed and just saying a whole bunch of dumb shit because they don't know nothing about the law. They don't understand nothing that they just got themselves into. And by the grace of God, she ain't locked up yet.
Self-defense in Florida, right?
Not necessarily about self-defense, about the entire situation.
Well, you just said that some of these things weren't necessarily you. Your friends were talking to you and you were.
We're just having an open, when you have an open discussion and you might yourself just type something in your phone. No one's telling me to type anything. No one's forcing me to. And I'm just having open discussions with people.
Oh no, you ain't started cheating, Miss just being me. Oh, my bad. Just being me say, I got her really interested in the trial. She done started on the brother's testimony. You cheating? No, you supposed to wait for everybody with the brother testimony. Hey, but you seen that? You seen he just like her, ain't it? We gonna get to the brother testimony, and we got the brother friend testimony. We got a lot to go. We even got his testimony. We got a lot to go, but she's setting it off.
And I'm typing it in on my phone.
I understand you're typing it, but
Mhm.
your testimony is that you and your friends or people are having a discussion about self-defense as it relates.
That's not my testimony.
I'm asking if that's what you were doing.
No.
You and your friends having a discussion about self-defense as it relates to Mr. Rudolph's conduct.
No, I didn't think.
Oh man, you made a valid point right there, Steady Grinding. She went and had surgery instead of getting a crib and getting out of her damn mama house. Do y'all see the backward priorities here, y'all? She went and had a cosmetic surgery. The price of a cosmetic surgery, she had to at least pay about 10 grand. She had to at least pay 10 grand. Or he probably bought it. I don't know. But she said he ain't never did nothing for her. So she paid all that money to get her body changed, but she never got out of her mama house, y'all. Never got out of her mama house. This is sad. That is just sad. It's just sad.
Think it was self-defense at all from day one.
And why were you looking it up?
I wanted to know, is it a crime for me to look at my phone for it to
Jones.
be knowledgeable?
Oh, don't ask questions, answer them.
Okay, I was trying to be.
Dang, she's so defensive. The lady just said why you looked it up. Do you not realize you're testifying on trial? All you have to do is answer the trial. You don't supposed to be getting defensive. I know the prosecutor like, God damn, please hurry this up, man. Get this woman off of this damn stage.
Be knowledgeable. That's the answer.
Because it was relevant.
It wasn't relevant.
You just look up stuff that has no relevance or that you're not interested about?
I look up stuff that I'm not knowledgeable about. That's what I look up.
So are you looking up the sun and the stars and the moon and all that shit? Are you looking up dinosaurs? Are you looking up? This woman said because it was relevant. You don't just look up self-defense. You don't just look up accessory to murder and all that shit. It's relevant, man. Now she's trying to act like I just look up something, random stuff. No, ma'am, you was looking up the relevancy of what that had. That's crazy. She said I wasn't looking up if it was relevant or not. I just wanted to look up some random shit. Yeah, some random shit that just happened.
About.
Okay.
All right, there's not going to be any more argument back and forth. Ask the question and you answer the question.
Okay.
April 13th, 2021, you searched JetBlue customer service. Remember that?
Okay.
And then on April 13th of 2021, you searched up pro bono. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And then the same day you looked up pro bono lawyer. Remember that?
Yes.
What does pro bono lawyer mean?
That was for something completely different. A pro bono lawyer takes you and they take your case
For free.
for free. Yeah. It had nothing to do with, no, I wasn't looking for a lawyer. This is something completely separate.
What? So you weren't looking for a lawyer. You looking for something free. You ain't looking for a lawyer, even though you know your ass about to have to be pulling up for a trial. It was just for something completely different. Well, what was the completely different shit? God damn, girl. You are a horrible prosecution witness.
Separate that you don't even know about. So that's not relevant to the case right now.
Happen to be in the same days where you're looking up defense attorney, Mark Shiner net worth, and then you're looking for a free lawyer.
And arguing. Next question, please. Sustain.
You've testified repeatedly that Keyshawn did not have his gun that night, right?
Yes.
And you've testified repeatedly that Travis was the one that had the gun and he's the one that shot Sebastian and Tyler, right?
I didn't testify that. I saw it.
You saw Travis, what?
I saw Keyshawn have his gun.
You said Keyshawn did not have his gun, right?
Correct.
Hold the fuck up. She said, I saw it. You saw he didn't have his gun. How you saw it? You wasn't even at the scene. How you know this man did not have his gun? She trying to protect her brother at all costs. And it's sinking her deeper and deeper, y'all. She can't even stay still. Look at her body language. You do know they have body language experts and stuff like that at these trials, man.
Correct.
So isn't it true that your research regarding self-defense would have nothing to do with Keyshawn's conduct since he didn't have a gun. The only one that had a gun, according to you at that time, was Mr. Rudolph.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, that's the question.
What's the question?
Isn't it true that the reason you researched self-defense had nothing to do with your brother having a gun because you've testified repeatedly he didn't have a gun, right?
Correct. He did not have a gun.
And according to you, it was my client who had the gun and shot, right?
Correct.
And self-defense involves the use of a gun and you're defending yourself.
Seriously.
What? She said, seriously. This bitch thinks that she is the motherfucking lawyer. She thinks she's the prosecutor. She thinks she's the judge. She's so entitled in this courtroom, y'all. This speaks volumes, y'all. She gonna make these people like, nah, we locking your ass up. Nah, I don't think she understands perjury. They gonna hit her ass with perjury at least.
Free to stand up and stretch, folks.
Take a break, actually.
If you.
Did you just hear her say, can we take a break, Ashley? Man, these white folks like, this bitch thinks she run our courtroom. Boy, she is hanging herself. She thinks she's a white woman. Man, the entitlement. Boy. I know this nigga over here loving this shit. He like, oh yeah, keep on, girl. Keep on. That judge gotta be too sick of her shit. Hey, you see now you know when the white man got to come over there and check your ass. Yeah. You see that? You see that cop had to come over here and have that talk. Look here, bitch. You ain't gonna keep talking to all regulars over here. You is not a white woman. You know, sit your
Next
ass.
question.
Hey, you know when you done did it when a white dude turned around and he got to look back at your ass and point at you. Look at the body language between this officer, y'all. Look at the body language of this officer. He pointing at her and she shrugging her shoulders. So he obviously checking her. Look at the body language.
All right. Next question.
Look at the body language, y'all. Now he having to recheck her because her fly ass mouth. Imagine what she's doing all this in front of the jury. Boy, this man is over there like, please keep on. You helping out my case. You showing how difficult of a woman you is. How much of a shit starter you is.
Question on a new subject.
You tell him, just take your motherfucking seat, bitch.
All right. Well, we'll take a restroom break then for, well, wait a minute. It's almost noon. How much longer have you got? Literally 2 minutes?
Less than 2 minutes.
Okay, go.
Until I'm done to go home.
What? Nah, bitch, we got a new home for you.
Well, after redirect if there is any. But we'll take a restroom break after Cross is finished.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Burlett.
She's so ready to get up out of there, just not knowing, girl, they're going to have a new home for you.
Look up self-defense because after speaking with everybody, you believed that somebody was acting in self-defense, right?
Last time on that one.
Weren't you?
No,
Then why did you look up self-defense?
because I have an iPhone and I can look up anything I want to.
On direct examination today with Ms. Edwards, you said you were asked some questions about web searches, and you said you did some of the searching in case if I need to turn myself in. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember saying that.
What did you mean by that?
I was unaware, unknowledgeable about this entire situation. So I did some research. That's the bottom line of it. Can we please move on from this question?
What? Bitch, you don't get to choose what you move on from. Imagine a man having to deal with this, y'all.
Because you believed you had some culpability that you had.
If I believe I had some culpability, I would have never came. I would have came in with a lawyer, a paid one, not a pro bono one. And I would have made sure that I would have never spoke to any law enforcement if I thought anything was going to happen to me. Did I do that? No, I completely, from day one, agreed, turned my phone in. Anything that was asked of me, I did. So no, you have it incorrect. And that's the last time I'm speaking on that.
No, ma'am, you don't get to make that decision.
So you turned your phone in. Over a week later, after you deleted items from it,
No, when they told me to turn my phone in, my phone was turned in.
and items were deleted from it, right?
And they retrieved them is what I heard.
And they retrieved them. She asked, would they delete it? Did you delete them, bitch? Oh, man, girl. You going to be begging for mercy when you on the other side of this bullet. I mean, on the other side of that gun. and they ain't gonna have no mercy on your ass.
And you were concerned still, though.
Who wouldn't be concerned? This is not a normal situation.
You won't even let the lady finish the question.
Of course I'm going to be concerned.
That's why you said I needed to do this research to see if I had to turn myself in.
I research everything. I research what any little thing I research.
I have no
I'm a knowledgeable child. I'm sorry if you
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. You're a child. You're definitely a child.
felt like this was inappropriate to research.
All right, thank you very much. Before we take that restroom break, let's find out, is there going to be any redirect? All right, okay, so we will take a restroom break then for 10 minutes. We'll be back at 12:10. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to try to finish with this witness before we take a lunch break, all right? Pardon me, leave your pads. Remember to obey the 4 cardinal rules. No research, no discussion, open mind, and you won't run into any of us, so we don't have to worry about that one.
Jeez Louise, y'all, do y'all see this hostile black women, boy? I'm talking about, brother. I don't know what you was thinking about dealing with this woman, brother. Brother, I feel bad for you, but at the same time, bro, you seen what this woman was capable of a long time ago, bro. I know you was young, bro. I know that head was good, but goddamn, I feel bad for this brother, man. This is what happened, y'all, when we ignore the signs. Do not ignore the signs, or you could be looking like this brother right here. All right, let's get rid of the court break. Like 6 minutes. Oh, look. I'm damn sure glad my internet back acting right, even though I had to cancel my internet service, and I'm putting in my new internet service. All of a sudden, when I had the people come, it's moving a lot faster, but I done canceled their ass now, though. So. Hey, y'all see her lawyer over here trying to tell you, bitch, you gotta chill. You got to chill. The prosecution over here, man, you gotta chill. You fucking up the fucking cake. Prosecution over here trying to coach you like, bitch, you fucking it up.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Take your seats. All right, you may commence with redirect.
Ms. Jones, did you love Mr. Rudolph? Like, really love him?
Yes.
Did you want Mr. Rudolph to die?
No.
You want Mr. Rudolph to die?
No. I don't even want him in this position right now, honestly.
We don't believe you when you say honestly. Honestly, I'm just saying.
assume you love your brother.
More than anybody in the world.
And that you loved Sebastian.
Yeah, I did. And do.
And that you loved Tyler.
Yes.
Stain.
So I think the question everybody wants to know is that if you loved everybody, did you orchestrate a murder of your boyfriend?
Overruled.
Did you?
No. I didn't expect anybody to get injured that night.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the things you were asked about on cross-examination. When you met Travis Rudolph, was he still the NFL star with all the money that he had from that contract?
Sustain.
What was Travis Rudolph's financial state at the time when you two started a romantic relationship?
If you know, do you know the answer to that question?
Yes, I know the answer to that question very well.
Answer.
He didn't have money at all. He was financially struggling. He wasn't in the NFL anymore, and he didn't have a job because of COVID, so he was struggling.
Did you become romantically attached with Mr. Rudolph because you were hoping that there would be a payoff at some point?
Rephrase. Sustain.
Did you ever hope that things would get better financially?
Overruled.
I can speak. No, it was never the case because I didn't know he was going to the CFL, remember, until later on in the relationship. So I didn't even know that he was going to the CFL until later on. I didn't know his contract. I never asked him, never looked up his contract, anything like that. So no, there was no financial beneficial.
Sustain. Next question.
That's fine.
Ask, why did you love Mr. Rudolph? Was it financial or his person?
Him.
Overruled.
Him.
Why did you love him? Financial or him?
Him. I loved him. I loved him.
You were asked about the video camera footage from the Ring camera on the day, April 6, 2017, sort of as it got darker and Daryl Rudolph was present. Do you remember that?
Mm,
The ring video of you actually getting put
yeah,
on.
yeah. Sorry.
So you referenced that there were 2 separate times that you were put on the ground. Obviously, we watched one.
Correct.
Where did the other one occur?
Same place. Daryl was trying to push him back and get him away, and it happened same place, just a different timing.
And did you do anything to manipulate the recording system so that it didn't capture that?
No, I don't. I thought it was going to all be captured originally because it is a ring light, but I guess it doesn't work that way.
All right. So when you're talking about getting put on the ground by Mr. Rudolph, what exactly physically happened to your person?
So sure, I had cosmetic surgery. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't. It's 2023. My back and my bottom part of my butt like was physically hurt because I was only about like 6 weeks post-op, so I was still healing. They tell you about like 8 weeks, and I was injured.
So she had got ass surgery, got a BBL. She wasn't satisfied with her body. She figured she'll go get a butt lift. I didn't see no ass when she went up there, y'all. I didn't see no ass, so I don't know. Yeah, she said a ring light.
Like second time he slammed, I was out of breath from his slam.
So what I want to know, and what I'm sure the jury is interested in, is the mechanics of what actually happened. Where were you held, and how were you put to the ground?
Basically up here and like grab by one foot and then.
Right, just because the recording is audio only, I need you to identify the parts of your body.
Okay, so basically it's shoulders and one foot, and then like fell back to the ground. Like he pushed me back to the ground.
So are you saying that he like lifted you off the ground?
I'm not saying it was like up in the air, like above his head or anything like that. No, but he lifted my body off of the ground. My feet were not planted on the ground when I fell down and hit the rock part of his house.
I want to talk to you about some of the things you were asked about your phone records and the time people called you and you said you didn't remember. What's going on there? Why don't you remember the exact times when people were calling or you called someone?
The way that she was addressing it, I wasn't understanding. If she's asking me, was I calling during the shooting? Yes, I was calling them. Like I was blowing my brother's phones up and things like that because I haven't heard from them. But when I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm just thinking they're with other girls or they're doing something. I'm not thinking there's a shooting at that moment in time. Her chronological order kind of confused me because she's discussing the hospital phone call, then she's discussing the house phone call. There were several different phone calls that were had.
Okay. So just so it's very clear for the jury, did you call your brother Keyshawn after he left the house in Delray?
No.
You never called him.
He left the house.
So let me just make sure we're understanding.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you get home from coming from Mr. Rudolph's residence.
Okay.
Keyshawn is now leaving your residence in Delray.
Okay.
Did you ever call Keyshawn Jones, your brother, between the time that he left the residence at that moment until whenever else was the next time you saw him?
Yes, I blew their phones up because I didn't hear anything from them.
So when you say blow their phones up, are you talking about multiple calls?
I'm calling multiple times.
Now earlier in the cross-examination, you were asked why those calls were not on your call log. Do you remember that question?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Shu, boy, don't even put me in that mindset. Can y'all imagine this being your baby mama? Oh Lord. Oh Lord, can you imagine if he would have had a baby with this woman? Oh Lord.
And during your direct examination, we had discussed that. Do you recall that about the fact that you use multiple apps to make calls?
Yeah, so that's another thing that I don't think she really understood. You can speak on different FaceTime audio. You can speak on FaceTime. You can speak on tons of other different devices. So that could possibly be a reason why it's not popping up on her phone, her evidence.
So let's make sure everybody understands the call log that was in evidence or is in evidence.
Mm-hmm.
What form of calling is that, if you recall?
It's probably going to be regular phone call.
So any calls made on, say, WhatsApp, Instagram, or anything else would not be captured there?
I don't think it would, no, to my knowledge.
Did you delete anything besides the text messages?
No.
So you did not delete calls?
No, I didn't delete anything. The only thing I deleted was the shoot his shit up. And I've said that since day one. I haven't deleted anything else.
And then you did not then delete, obviously, websites.
Like, we're supposed to believe that. Like, you would have told us about you deleting the shoot that bitch up and he's a dead man walking. So we supposed to believe you ain't delete nothing else. The face of a lying motherfucker.
No, you guys have the web searches. There's nothing to hide. Like I Googled it. I'm not going to lie about it.
Now, you were asked a lot about web searches and why you chose to make those searches.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall that?
I'm 23.
No. I'm not getting into your reason at this point. Do you recall being asked those questions?
Yes.
And is that the kind of person that you are? You're always on your phone Googling something?
I'm just very informative. I like to know what's going on. Just like my brother, I'm extremely intelligent. I like to know what's going on. I like to be aware of my surroundings. I like to
Who the
play
fuck?
chess, not checker.
Who the fuck told y'all was extremely intelligent? Dumb people always think that they're extremely intelligent. Just they think that she thinks she's extremely intelligent.
So I definitely Googled whatever I Googled because I wanted to just be aware of what was going on. I've never been in a situation like this before.
Are you lying to the story about anything that you said?
Sustain.
I'm not.
Have you,
Jury, disregard that last statement, please. Next question.
Ms. Jones, did you send your brother Keyshawn Jones over to Mr.
Rudolph.
Travis Rudolph's residence to kill him or shoot him?
Absolutely not. And it sounds absurd and it sounds crazy for anyone to ever think that.
What? It sounds crazy for anybody to ever think that when you said go shoot his shit up. So it's crazy for us to think that you sent your brother over there to kill somebody. This woman is a narcissist, y'all.
When Mr. Jones left the residence, you said earlier in your testimony that you saw his weapon, the firearm that he had in his room. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who did you know was going with Keyshawn to the residence
Tyler.
that Travis lived at?
Tyler.
So you had spoken to Mr. Robinson, Tyler Robinson.
Correct. Those were the first two people I called after the incident.
When did you learn that it was other people also present?
When DJ started saying like, oh, that dreadhead nigga, like he's gonna die, da, 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 I put two and two together and I realized he was talking about Sebastian.
Well, Cash Money, it wasn't her brother that died. It was her brother friend. It was one of his so-called brothers.
Because they're always together. I know that they're always together. So I'm not gonna act oblivious like, oh, they probably wouldn't end up together that night, but he was not called to go over to the residence.
Let me see if I understand this. You knew for sure who was going and then realized who came.
Exactly.
Ms. Jones, you were asked about whether or not you felt guilty about this situation. And you
Yes.
answered yes.
Oh, she
Yes.
did, Cash Money? Oh, okay.
Of course, 100%. So basically, I'm the type of person that's gonna say right now, I don't really wear my emotions on my sleeve, but Keyshawn, okay.
Overruled. Go ahead. Finish your answer, please.
The type of person who doesn't wear my emotions on my sleeve. So I might come off kind of cold, or I might come off like the situation hasn't affected me, but it has. Even on Travis's behalf, because I do love him.
Is there an objection?
For the
What's the
disclaimer,
objection?
you
Legal
want
objection. Is what?
I'm not calling.
Overruled. Just finish the answer to the question, if you will, please.
I want you to tell the jury why you feel guilty.
I feel guilty because the situation should have never ended the way it should. That's why I feel guilty.
Oh, you just fucked up. You just fucked up. You just admitted you feel guilty because you already said you take total responsibility. Girl, you done damn near admitted that you did. You was an accessory to a crime. I don't know if they told her she can't be prosecuted or something. I don't know what her deal was. She must think that she still can't be prosecuted, y'all. This girl is so entitled. She thinks she can't still be prosecuted.
Do you feel guilty because you wanted this to happen?
I didn't want this to happen.
One moment to confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
In retrospect, should you have just called the police instead of asking your brother to talk?
Definitely.
Nothing further.
All right. Very well. Thanks. Any reason why Ms. Jones can't go on about her day? All right. Thank you. Ms. Jones, watch your step. Stay safe. All right. Now's a good time for a lunch break, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take apparently a little longer than I allowed for yesterday. There's been a request that we start off at 45 minutes if that's long enough. If it is, raise your hands, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So an hour then? Is that good enough? All right. Looks like it's virtually unanimous at an hour. So it's 12:25. We'll round it off to 12:30. So be back, please, at 1:30. Remember and obey the 4 cardinal rules while you're out there. It is conceivable you'll see one of us out there. So duck us, we'll duck you. No research.
That prosecutor like, yeah, go ahead and go on about your business. We'll come get you later, bitch. Don't worry about it. We'll call you. Don't call us. Yeah, man. She done fuck all the way up. So y'all, let's go to her brother. Let's go to her brother. Let's take it to her brother. We done seen all of her testimony, and we see that she full of shit. That's the girl that pretty much started all this shit. That's the girl that pretty much started all this shit. That's her testimony. So I think her testimony is definitely going to be used against her. Now let's get back to the testimony of her brother. And y'all gonna see a lot of similarities between her and her brother. Trust me. A lot of similarities between her and her brother. So y'all brace yourself. We about to get into the testimony of her brother. And he's gonna tell how he came up there and decided to come and shoot up her, how he shoot up her shit. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Let me pull it up. Hold up, y'all. I'm just getting into the perfect spot. Okay, y'all. Here we go. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. We back. Here we go. So here's the brother. And we're about to see, y'all show me the similarities between him and his sister. You can tell he was raised by his sister and his mama, y'all. So we got this fake Lil Meech, this fake BMF member right here. Hey, just being me, you already know what's coming. Oh man, you ought to know what's gonna say. He got them shifty eyes as he tells his story. Very telling, right? Boy, he looks so soft. That's why he needed 4-5 niggas to come with him. That's why he needed a pistol, all that shit. Y'all about to hear how weak this nigga got. One of those rainbow hairlines. This one of them niggas when they get 50, boy, they be looking crazy as a motherfucker. He living his best days right now. But boy, he gonna be one wild, weird looking motherfucker when he 50. Look at that hairline already. Boy, when you born with one of these hairlines, boy, you in trouble. You're in trouble for the future. But yeah, let's see this soft ass nigga. This another nigga living with his mama, gotta drive his mama car, all that shit. He go drive his mama car to go act gangster. This nigga think he a BMF member. Look at this bullshit ass chain. But y'all about to see the most feminine acting ass nigga y'all gonna see on this trial.
Please say and spell your first and your last name for the record and for the jury. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Keyshawn Jones, Keishaun Jones, Jones.
All right, thank you. You may inquire, Miss Ellis.
Good morning.
Yeah, he damn sure look like a Don Lemon little brother. This Don Lemon little brother, y'all. Oh, he looks just like Don Lemon. Man, where the fuck you get this little young ass chain from? Where the fuck you get this young ass chain from? Man, throw this shit out, bro. This nigga got on 2 earrings, this young ass chain.
Sure.
Keyshawn Lemon. They already say, hey man, we got old soft ass nigga up here. Y'all be careful with this bitch ass nigga.
All right, you may begin, Ms. Ellis.
Oh my Johnny Gill ass. No mustache having ass. So I think the prosecution gonna go first. So you know they gonna light ball him at first. So this is the prosecution gonna go first, and then the defense gonna go. So they gonna light ball him at first, but y'all know there's a real pressure gonna come on when the defense come up.
Good morning, Keyshawn.
Good morning.
Now, I'm going to need you to speak loud. Okay, speak into the microphone because the members of the jury, each and every one of them, need to hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so I need you to speak loudly so that they can hear you. You have all the way back here. They need to be able to hear you. Okay. And you got to answer yes and no. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the judge just asked you your name and had you spell your name. Introduce yourself to the members of our jury.
Hello, my name is Keyshawn Jones,
Silverback King.
Keyshawn, how old are you?
23.
And are you?
So he's 23, so he's still young and dumb as fuck. So when he came to this situation, he was a 21-year-old man, real stupid ass nigga, acting off emotions.
You in school or do you have a job? What do you do? What are you doing right now?
In school and I have a job.
Okay. Let's start with job. Where do you currently work?
Right now I have 2 jobs. I work at 2 different restaurants. Bricktops, restaurant Palm Beach Island, and Ocean One.
So you work at Ocean One and you work at, did he say Papa John's? This is that gangsta ass nigga, man. Living with his mama, working 2 jobs, running around trying to pull up on people in his mama car.
Restaurant Delray.
Okay. Cool.
School, I go to FAU's Honors College, the Wilkes Honors College in Jupiter.
And now in college, what are you, a freshman, a sophomore?
I'm a senior now.
Senior now? What are you currently studying there?
My major is biology, and I'm currently pre-med.
That nigga stay smacking his mouth like a bitch. Like, nigga, what the fuck you got in your mouth? You doing all this? Okay, lovely. You doing all this college, boy. You ain't gonna need none of that college in prison. Oh, you say you didn't see this guy just being me? I think you watched the other guy then. You must have watched the other boy that we're gonna go over. He's one of his friends that pulled up. This is her brother though. So if you ain't seen this just being me, you about to fall out. Yeah, he pulling up on people in his mama car. Man, stop the cap. You can't be gangster pulling up in your mama car, bro.
I want to talk to you about just some people whose names have been mentioned a little while ago.
Of course.
First, Dominique Jones. Who is that to you?
That is my sister.
Tyler Robinson. Who is he to you?
A long life friend. I consider him my brother.
Chris Lowe. Who is he to you?
Same as well. I consider him a brother, but he's my friend.
Sebastian Jean Jacques. Who was he to you?
It's my brother.
See, this is why I talk to my son all the time. Because my son is a single child. He doesn't have brother. Well, he's not a single child, but he just has a younger sister. But he doesn't have brothers. So he has some homeboys that he be like, man, that's like my brother. That's like my brother. And I try to make sure he understands. These might be like your brothers, but before you commit to men so much, you have to understand people's character. I understand that when you're a solo child, you look for people to bond with, but you have to be careful about that brother shit, because these niggas will drag you down on some bullshit sometimes. And a dude like him that'll call you to your death, those are not your brothers. Those are just dudes that can't, excuse me, y'all. Those are dudes that just can't stand alone.
Now, you describe these young men as your brothers, but I mean, are you biological brothers?
No.
Just consider yourself, you consider them your best friends.
Yeah, I don't really have the biggest family, so my friends stay my family.
How long have you known these young men?
10 plus years.
Were these the guys that you would kind of refer to as that you hung out on a regular basis with?
Every day.
Do you own guns?
Yes.
And when did you purchase your first gun?
I think it was around 2021 when I got my concealed license.
And you would you consider yourself a gun enthusiast?
No.
How many guns have you purchased since you got your concealed weapons permit?
Don't lie, boy.
Yes,
Don't-
2.
Okay, and what kind
He said 2, but being that I watched this trial, nigga, I know for sure you bought 3. He over here lying.
of guns did you purchase?
Handguns, 1 Glock and 1 other P-Shield bodyguard, I believe.
Okay, these were both handguns.
Yes.
Now, did you ever sell any of your guns to one of you, the guys that we just talked about, either Chris Lowe, Tyler Robinson, or Sebastian?
Yes, Tyler.
And when did you sell? First of all, why did you sell that gun to him?
I really didn't want it anymore. I didn't really like it. I wanted to get a Glock, so I got a Glock, and I didn't need that gun anymore. I don't need a lot of guns.
Do you own guns as of today?
I still have 1 gun, the Glock.
Do you go to the shooting range with your gun?
I haven't been since a couple years, but yes.
Have you that 1 gun that you still have today? Have you fired that gun before?
Yes,
Where have you fired that gun?
at the shooting range.
Have you fired that gun anyplace else?
No.
The gun that you sold to Tyler, did you sell that gun to Tyler before April 6th of 2021?
Yes.
So the day that this incident occurred, back in April 2021, you had already sold that gun to Tyler.
Yeah.
And at that time, is it your testimony that you only owned 1 gun?
Yes.
Salute Trudy Bull. Trudy Bull.
I want to talk to you now a little bit about Dominique.
Yes.
How would you describe for the jury? How would you describe your relationship with your sister?
We have a very close relationship. That's literally, if not the closest, one of the closest people to me. Talk every day. I love her to death. Like, it's my sister.
And
I have a brother.
how would you describe your relationship with your brother?
Close.
Close as Dominique?
No, I'm probably closer to my sister though, but I still love my brother too.
We can tell you closer to your sister. You closer acting to your sister than anything.
How would you describe the relationship that you are your friends? And when I say your friends, and I'll refer to them as your friends, you consider them your brothers.
Yes.
How would you describe their relationship with Dominique?
The same. They're close to her as they're close to me. We're all close. Like,
And when you say you guys are all close, that includes Dominique?
yes.
Okay. Now, would the other guys hang out with Dominique as well as you?
Us all together, yes.
And do you know what they thought? How did they treat her? Did they treat her like a friend? Did they treat her closer than someone who they would consider a friend? Did they treat her like a sister?
Like a sister.
So now I want to talk to you about what happened before we get to actually April 6th of 2021. Did you know your sister was dating Travis Rudolph?
Yes.
And do you see him in here today?
Yes.
Okay, where is he?
Right there.
Hey, Judge, would you please allow the record to reflect he's identified the defendant?
It does, shall, and it does.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, when did you learn that your sister was dating Travis Rudolph?
But probably over a year before the incident.
And
Did you know as an artist or musician that you could be making an extra?
are you older than Dominique or younger than Dominique?
Younger.
So you're like her little brother.
Yeah. Essentially.
Were you aware of other men that prior to her dating Travis Rudolph, the defendant in this case, were you aware of other men that she dated prior to him? Like, did she
Yes.
talk to you about people she was dating?
Yes.
And was it to kind of get you approval, or why would she talk to you about the guys that she was dating?
We're close to get my approval, as well as to, if someone's important to her, they're gonna eventually become important to me. Like, that's my sister. Like,
So when you learned that she was dating Travis Rudolph, how did you feel about that?
I didn't feel any type of way. I didn't know him, so I met him. Seemed fine.
Okay.
All
When you say you didn't know him, do you mean you did not know him before she started dating him?
Yes, I didn't know him before they started dating.
At some point, did you meet him?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell the jury if you know, and you have to give us an exact date, just if you know, when during their relationship did you meet Travis Rudolph?
I don't know exactly at what point in the relationship that I met him, but I just remember when it was. It could have been months in, maybe a year. I'm not sure how long the length was, but it was at a party, and that's when me, Sebastian, Tyler, I think maybe Chris was probably also there as well, first got introduced to him.
Okay. So that's when you recall first meeting him?
Yes.
Is that when you were pretty much made aware that your sister they were in fact in a relationship?
Yes.
Now, after you met the defendant in this case, did you yourself start having any contact with him?
Yes, eventually, like more along, like after meeting him, along the course of time, like we would talk here and there, play the game together, stuff like that.
What about hanging out with him? I mean, obviously, if you're playing a game, somebody you got to hang out with him, right?
Yes.
Well, not these days. I guess you can play at your house. You can play at his house, right?
Yes.
So, explain to us how did you guys play games? Were you together playing games or separate playing games?
Separate, different houses, but we actually hung out maybe like once, twice outside like that.
Okay. Had you ever been over to his house?
Yes, once before.
And why did you go to his house?
My sister had to get her hair done, and it was in that area, so I had to take her because she had just got surgery. So I went to his house to do my homework and wait for her to get done.
When you went to his house to do your homework, was he home?
No, he was actually leaving. So I think I seen him for like a brief second and he left, or he wasn't home. He was one of the two, but I was eventually just there alone.
So you basically, this was kind of like you were going to meet up with your sister at his house?
It was more like I took her to the appointment, dropped her off. Since I live so far, I'm not about to drive all the way back home. He's closer, so just go to his house, wait for my homework until she's finished, go pick her up, and then go home.
And is that what you did?
Yes.
Did you have any contact with anybody else in the residence while you were there? Since you said he was kind of on his way out as you were getting there. What about his brother, Rudolph, or his mom? Did you have any contact with anybody in the residence when you were there doing your homework?
I don't believe so. Maybe I think his brother might have came home for a second to get something to leave. I'm not sure.
Nigga say he dressed like a death row cover album.
And
hey, this nigga definitely look like he just signed the death row. Yeah, he definitely look like he death row new artist. Goddamn eyebrow. That nigga got some thick ass eyebrow and a rainbow motherfucking tape line. Death row new artist, rainbow tape line.
he was dating your sister. You became aware he was dating your sister, and you had a brief encounter with him when you went to his house to do your homework to waiting your sister. How would you describe your relationship with him?
We knew each other personally, so we had a closer relationship than just we weren't strangers like that. I know him. Like,
you on social media?
I was.
Okay. And I mean like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, any of that stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
Were you on, okay. So were you like Facebook friends with him, or were you
Instagram? Follow each other on Instagram.
Okay, so you followed each other on Instagram. So did you follow him? He followed you, or did you guys follow each other?
We followed each other.
Once you got as you're at his house waiting on your sister to get done, did you pretty much just kind of wait that out and eventually pick her up and you guys leave?
Yeah, but I had to do the security, like turn security stuff back on, so they had to give me the code for like the cameras and stuff. So I had to put that in before I left.
So you're at his house waiting for your sister to get done with whatever she's doing. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, you just indicated that they had to give you the security code for certain, I guess, recording devices, systems in their house. Is that right?
Yes.
When you were there at the house waiting, did you become aware that they had cameras at the house?
Yes.
Okay, where were the cameras at the house? Where'd you see them?
They're just in the house. I don't remember the exact locations, but the interior and exterior, they show the exterior as well on the exterior, like in front door. House. There's just cameras around. I don't remember the exact positions, but I just knew there was cameras.
And so they left you with the code to put in when you left the house so that you could basically secure the home,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And did you do that?
Yes.
And then you left to go get your sister?
Yes.
Now, after that, did you have any more contact? Did you go over to the defendant's house anymore after that, prior to this incident?
No.
So that would have been the last time that you would have been at this defendant's house before this happened on April 6th.
Yes.
So I want to talk to you now about April 6th and get into why you went over there in the first place. Okay?
Yes.
Now, at some point, and we're talking about April 6th, all right? At some point, are you made aware that something happened between this defendant and your sister?
Yes.
All right. And how did you become aware of that?
My sister texted me.
And when she sent you a text, what did she say in that text?
She said that Travis had slammed her, such and such, so forth.
Man, y'all could tell this prosecution, they trying to throw the lightest balls that they can.
So forth.
Yeah, they got into a fight.
Okay. When you received it, where were you when you got that text message from her?
I was home.
Okay. And you recall what time of day it was?
Sometime at night.
Do you recall what you were getting ready to do?
I was ready to get in the shower, finish my homework, and go to sleep.
So you get this text message, and when you get this text message from your sister, do you get a text message in addition to a phone call from her, or is it just a text message about this defendant?
She just texted me. I tried calling her, I tried calling Travis, no answer. And then she eventually gets home and talks to me.
So you were still home once she arrived home.
Yes.
Now, when she got there,
hey, boy,
you know,
y'all
I received
roasted
text messages
this
of what
nigga,
happened.
boy.
when you got that text message, did you immediately become angry at what your sister told you, or about what your sister told you?
Not really immediate anger, more confusion, because I really don't have a lot of information at this point. That's what she texted me. I still haven't seen her. I haven't heard from Travis either, so I'm more just confused, a little angry, but like confused more.
Why did you try to call Travis?
To figure out what happened. I wanted to hear like what he had to say. Like,
And how many times did you
What the fuck is wrong with this boy neck? This boy, why you can't just stick your neck straight up like this nigga like a sideways peanut? Like this nigga the whole time he got his neck crooked, he got this bitch ass posture. Like sit up erect like a man, bro. He just shows so many feminine traits.
call him?
probably like 4 or 5 times, 6, 7 times. I'm not sure on the exact number.
Did you leave a voice message for him?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
Okay. What about, in addition to calling him, did you send him any text messages?
I did send him a text. I was like, I forget what I said exactly, but something on the lines of like, there's no way you did this. Like, I forget exactly. I think like you're not this dumb or something along those lines.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna show you those text messages right now. I believe you had a situation as text
Mr. Not in the beaded video. It said look like a dude that's in the Indian style drinking strawberry daiquiri. He do look like he look like he drink his wine like damn deep.
Say to him something to the effect, until I show it to you, to jog your memory. You're not that dumb.
Yes.
And what do you mean by that? What were you trying to convey to him?
I just didn't think there's no way like he's not able to like put his hands on a female. Like you got to know, like you're supposed to know as a man, you can't hurt a female. So that's what I meant. Like he's not that ignorant in that sense.
Hey, hold up, yo, you just hit that on the money, sneak peek. Why this nigga got a turtleneck on in South Florida, bro? Right around, like we in real time right now, y'all. This is not like a couple of months ago. This is last week, y'all. I'm in Florida. I'm in Central Florida. It's at least 80 to 85 every day right now. No cap. This nigga got on a turtleneck. I know it's kind of chilly in the courtroom, but yeah, what does nigga get a turtleneck from? Like in Florida, bro. What convinced this nigga looking like a death row member? Y'all say the nigga look like the new death row member. What his name? Fairy Pop. Rainbow Lifestyle. We can come up with some rap names for this new death row member.
Did you get a response from your text message to him?
No.
Hold on one second. Before I move on, I want
to. Uno Mars. Hey, this Uno Mars. Oh man. Uno Mars. I like that. Yeah, Uno Mars, y'all. This gotta be Uno Mars. He over there trying to adjust that little young ass chain.
Sure. Feel free to stand up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the rules.
He over there trying to play with that young ass chain. Uno Mars. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
So, Mr. Jones, you got to keep your voice elevated, all right? Everyone says in the courtroom is being recorded, and more importantly, the jurors must be able to hear everything that you say. Okay, so please keep your voice elevated. Thank you. All right, you may continue, Ms. Ellis.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, Judge, my personal witness, please.
You may.
I'm going to show you what is going to be safe. I'm going to show you, just give these text messages. Just not read them yourself, as you read them, because it's okay. Now, some of these text messages, they actually date back to 2020. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you knew him back in 2020, correct? Yeah. Okay. So these are text messages between you and Mr. Rudolph. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to keep going through them. Do these appear to accurately reflect your text messages between the defendant and yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all know the prosecution gonna ask this nigga the weakest shit. That's why y'all notice ain't no pressure on him. This is the prosecution. They asking him all the weak shit. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna get the real meat into the defense coming. But I'm just showing the difference between the prosecution and defense, and you know. But he has no choice but to incriminate himself, even when the prosecution asks questions. The same way with his sister. They asked questions and she still hung herself. They had to be like, damn, this gonna be a hard shit to deal with because these two motherfuckers are stupid as fuck. She thinks she a genius, but she dumb as fuck. And he probably used to win in life by just, you know, being a little light-skinned kid. Like life is easy for a while until you run into it. What's wrong with this nigga chin and neck though? There's something off about this nigga chin and neck. Said the judge telling him to raise his voice, stop acting like a bitch. Hell yeah.
So now, do these text messages actually reflect text messages you exchanged with the defendant?
Yes.
I believe our first one begins in April 28, 2020. Last one is April 6th of 2021.
Yes.
Okay. So this time, state offered evidence.
All right, over objection, it's admitted into evidence.
Now, what I want to do is I want to focus on the text message dated April 6th, 2021.
Which is the last page of State's Exhibit 22.
Say he the real diamond princess.
Can you see that, Deshaun? You read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Now, what we see up here is where you are.
They say he look like he auditioned for
I'm sorry,
Empire.
help? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Just don't trip on the wires up there. All right.
They got the receipts, y'all.
They're still not likely to be able to read that.
Yeah. So I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to read it for you.
Any objection to that?
Salute, Mr.
Okay,
Brown.
thank you.
They got the receipts, y'all. They pulling out the receipts.
On April 6th of 2021 at 9:50 p.m., you sent this text message to the defendant. On God, you not that BAT crazy. ARAZY. Now, obviously, that's not making no bad and crazy. Okay, so is this just slang that you're using here?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you mean by this text message? On God, you not that crazy. When you sent this to him on April 6th at 9:50.
I just meant basically he's not literally crazy enough to put his hands on a woman. Like, that's basically what I meant.
So he's over here texting this man. Oh God, nigga, you ain't that crazy. Oh God, you ain't that. Boy, he trying to sound like that. He trying to sound like a goon, pretty much. He's sending this man texts and texts and texts. But he don't know that this man's phone is broke, y'all. Remember, she broke his phone. So he's sending all these blank messages out and gassing himself up. And then when he not getting a response, he turns into an emotional bitch, pretty much. See, the prosecution is being light right now, but they're actually setting an alley-oop for the defense. That's how I know. I feel like they're about to charge these people because they're sending alley-oops to the defense, if you ask me. She's asking him what these messages mean, when it would probably be better for her not to even mention these messages. Because these messages don't help him. He's sending threats. He's showing he's angry. This is what the defense should be asking, in my opinion.
And why did you feel the need to send that?
Because honestly, I really wanted to hear what he had to say.
Oh man, here this nigga go with the honestly shit. Look at him, y'all. Now he looking like he said he do the same shit his sister do. Now he a honestly nigga. What's good, mom boss? You done missed a little bit. This is the brother of remember the girl we was watching yesterday? The girl that pretty much set up everything. Remember the brother that she called? This is him. He's giving his testimony. Yeah, he fruity as a motherfucker. That's why he need to go get 4 niggas. They been roasting his ass the whole life. He done been he a death row, he a new death row artist. That's auditioning for Empire. Got the he's also known as Uno Mars with the rainbow tape line. Al Not Sure with the young chain and the turtleneck in the middle of Florida. Talking about honestly. With the crooked neck and the crooked jaw. Yeah, I think that's about all. I think I just summed up about all the jokes that I seen. Hey, we can't miss the goddamn the meat forehead. We can't miss the goddamn wave forehead.
Still at this point, I'm skeptical. I'm like, there's no like,
and the no mustache. You can't never trust a nigga with no mustache.
I couldn't believe that he did that. So it's like I'm just like, there's no way you did that. Basically, like I'm still skeptical at this point.
Yeah, I found it 40 the splitter. It's just that I had when I got my internet service, I thought they gave me the highest speed went and they turned out to not. And I didn't find that out till I was having this issue last week or whatever, because I've been trying to use it. And it just won't work if your shit ain't fast. So we just solved that problem. But I'm going to try it in the future. I'm going to see if this speed up will help it. If not, I might have to just upgrade one of my computers. I already got 3, but somebody was telling me I needed a faster computer or whatever with more, you know. I'm not a tech geek, so I'm just learning slowly but surely. But it's coming. It's coming. Trust me. It's coming.
So you don't get a response to that text message?
No.
Send them any more text messages after that?
No.
So now what was, and let me just go back for a minute, Sean, because I asked you, about whether or not you had ever shot the firearm that you currently own and that you owned back when this incident occurred. Was that a point in time that you owned this firearm that you still have to this day, that you went to the shooting range with this defendant?
Yes, we did go to the shooting range, but I believe I don't think we could shoot. Something about they didn't have bullets or something. I completely forget, but I know we did go to the firing range together. We went to the gun show together before that, but we did go to the firing range. I think that was the same day after the gun show.
Yeah, I'm just learning about that. That's my next step. I just wanted to make sure, see what happens when I upgrade, make sure my internet is all intact. I thought it was, but I just found out that they wasn't offering what I needed for that, you know. So I'm just learning that. I'm just finding out. I thought that I did, and then when I was trying it wasn't working right. You know what I'm saying? Because it only worked on one of my computers. So I'm just learning. I'm learning, and I'm shifting around. So I'm going to figure it out, y'all. I'm going to figure it out, and it's coming. Trust me. I'm well aware of that. Salute the Mix for the $5, brother. I appreciate that.
To the fire range, I don't remember. But we definitely went to the fire range. Yes. There was times before that. Went to the party. That's when I first met him. And then time goes by. I believe I went to his sister. I believe she was getting married or something. Went to their house for some type of reception. And then after that, I believe that's when it was the homework. So that was before then. And then the homework. Gun range was probably before the homework, I believe. And then I think the homework might have been the last time we actually.
You had more. The more you think about it, you had more interaction with him than just 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, I had many interactions with him.
And did you like him?
Yes.
No, you one of those niggas that don't like nobody.
So now let's talk about after you send that text message to him. You called him a few times. Now you send a text message.
This nigga hairline is supposed to be right here, y'all.
What do you do?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for my sister to get home. She gets home. She tells me what's happening. She's showing me, like, I guess, bruises and stuff. I'm like, okay. I think I called Tyler. Tyler's like, yo, come to my house. I'm like, okay. And then I just
called Tyler.
I think my sister had told Tyler, and then Tyler told me to, like, yo, call me, bro. Like, you want to talk to me, I guess. I'm not sure, but I eventually get on the phone with Tyler. He's like, yo, bro, come over. Because obviously, like, he's close with Dom as well. So it's like, if I'm going over there, I knew, like, Tyler, he's gonna come with me regardless. So it's just like we do everything. So it's just like.
Okay.
Yeah, that sound like y'all type niggas that get in the shower together and shit. Y'all get all high and whatever. This is a nigga and we do everything together. What the whole fuck?
Now,
You can't tell me y'all ain't some gang shit.
your sister Dominique sent you some text messages about what had occurred at the defendant's house. Is that right?
Yes.
In those text messages that she sent to you, was Tyler Robinson, was he included in that chat?
I believe so.
And do you specifically remember a text message from your sister, Dominique, wherein she types, shoot? Let me get this right. Hold on 1 second.
She about to ask that question. Look at him over here. Tell me this nigga ain't got his neck like a bitch. He ain't sitting like a bitch. He gonna be a bitch if he go to prison. He cannot, y'all. If this man goes to prison, if they press charges on him, he is going to be a bitch. Look at him right now, y'all. This man head cocked to the side, leaning forward. This nigga got on 2 earrings, a turtleneck. This nigga is gonna be a bitch.
Okay, she sends a text message to you, and Tyler appears to be on this group chat where she says, please go shoot his shit up. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Okay. And that message was sent to you and to Tyler. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, 2 snaps in the twirl ass. He cannot go to jail, y'all. I'm telling you, boy. His boy. Yeah. He gonna be his sister. He gonna be his sister. Everything he seen his sister do growing up, he gonna be doing as locked up. Got to get that recall.
Not objection, as I said.
6, there is some communication between who appears to be on this text message chain is you, Tyler Robinson, and your sister. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, the name that I see here, because this is admitted to evidence and the jurors will get a chance to look at it, K-E-I, who is that?
That's me.
Okay. Rotsy T-Y, who is that?
Tyler.
Doba with several B's, D-O-B-B-B-A.
Daba, Dominique.
Daba?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dominique.
Okay. Now, so that's all those are the people included in this thread, is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And on April 6th at 10:14 p.m., you write, Travis is a dead man walking. Is that right?
Yes.
Why did you write that text message?
That's pretty much just hyperbole. I just wanted to honestly just calm my sister down, make her feel better, try to get her in a better headspace, but I didn't mean anything literal about that.
Travis is a dead man walking. I mean, that's pretty serious, don't you think?
Yes.
And you are telling the jury that you did it because you were trying to calm your sister down. Is that right?
Yes. Honestly, I feel like
Salute 421 TV. Salute 421
TV. It wasn't to the point where I'm telling him, like when I see him, it's like this. But I was just saying that to my sister to calm her down.
She then responds to you at 10:15. You wrote that at 10:14 p.m. She then responds to you at 10.
Salute to Mix for the 10. Mix said, "Ears you hell for this one." Hey man, he the one showed up to court in this damn turtleneck, man, looking like Rainbow Pop with his head cocked. Boy, this boy here gonna be, he gonna be putting M&Ms on his lips. The chain gang. I ain't lying. Salute for the 10 though, Mix. I appreciate the support, brother. 421 TV say just leaving that plantation is all good, man. Hey, it's all good. enjoy some entertainment while your time off, man. These people are like, it's crazy, man. People will lead you straight to your death, and then it's like the wrong person is on trial right here. Wow, man. It just shows y'all these weak ass niggas out here, man. And these shit starting ass chicks.
10:15 to you and Tyler. Please go shoot his shit up. Pardon my language. Stream text messages.
Yeah, what that shit mean?
What was that?
What was
Hyperbole
that?
as well. My sister is just, it was a lot of emotion.
Now, see, this is the important thing, y'all. The prosecution got to ask this question. What does shooting your shit up mean? Both of they got to get ahead of the question. They already know that the defense is going to ask this. So they got to ask this question too, so it seems balanced. You got to answer this question. What does shooting your shit up mean? Now, we ought to remember what she said shooting the shit up mean. And obviously that bitch is retarded, because now we got to hear what her brother gonna say, because we'll see where he get the retarded shit he about to say. They about to change the definition of shooting the shit up.
She was really angry. There was a lot of emotion between all of us.
Well, you're calling this hyperbole. That was a dead man walking. Go shoot his shit up. It's pretty inflammatory. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
When
This is the prosecution, y'all. Boy, if they ain't promised this nigga some kind of immunity or something, boy, you about to be somebody's girlfriend. Hey, boy, they ain't promised this boy some immunity, and he up here, and man, please, boy, they setting this boy up. Boy, you about to be somebody bitch in a couple of years. They just gonna let you ride out here for a little bit longer.
when you write Travis is a dead man walking, do you have any plans or do you have any intentions on going over to Travis's house and make him a dead man walking?
No.
Do you have any intentions on carrying out that what appears to be a threat in a text message?
No.
So you just wrote it to satisfy your sister?
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure about that, lovely love. That's a great question. It just depends on if they gave him some type of immunity to testify or something, or it depends on if they gave them some type of immunity that what they'll say, you know, they won't use against them to charge them. So I don't know, but they could charge them still with perjury if they get up here and lie. Now, perjury wouldn't give them the same amount of time as they roll in this murder, which I think all of them should be charged with like third-degree murder because, you know, they're responsible for their friend's death. But that's a good question, lovely love.
What did you think she was going to think by you saying that?
I knew for a fact that she wasn't going to think I was going to kill him. She knows me. She knows what type of person I am. And she knows I would never do something like that. So it's...
Were you trying to appear to be her protector?
Yes.
Do you think that was the best way to try to...
No, obviously not.
Her protector?
No, in hindsight, obviously not.
And then she responds to you a minute later, shoot his SHIT up. Now, how do you know she didn't mean that?
I know she didn't mean that because that's something I would never do. And I know she just says things out of anger. I've known my sister my entire life. I know when she gets mad, she says things she doesn't mean.
Well, you own a gun, right?
Yes.
She knew that you owned a gun, right?
Yes.
So, tells you to go shoot his shit up after what she told you to give to her. Why would you think she's not serious about it?
My sister knows she loves me, and she knows that what I'm trying to do in life. She knows that I'm in college. She knows that that's illegal, and she knows that I could never do something illegal to jeopardize my entire life. Like, she knows I have things that I need to do.
Now, Tyler's on that group chat also, right?
Yes.
And Tyler is, he's the one who actually knows.
Yes, I do know now, yes.
So, somebody go shoot his shit up?
No.
When you got that message, were you already at Tyler's house?
I'm not sure, honestly, but I don't believe so. I'm not.
Oh, damn. There you go with that honestly shit. This nigga rolling his eyes, popping his mouth. Boy.
Sure. I'm not sure.
They taking it light on him. They
At
taking
some
it.
point,
They're taking it
you
light on
end
him.
up over to Tyler's house.
Yes.
Now, your intent at that point is when you left your house, your intentions were to confront this defendant about what he did to your sister. Is that right?
Yes.
Why didn't you just drive straight to
I appreciate your unity for the 50 bone. Yeah, I thought this was very interesting too, man, and I just thought I should share it with y'all, man, because I be at the house and me and my old lady be watching this, and I be commentating through the whole damn thing, and I'm like, she be like, you need to just put this on live, sir. That's just something I always do, man. When I watch stuff, I'm always stopping and breaking down, and you know what I'm saying, I just love to just spit out shit, I guess, talk shit. Salute though, Unity. I appreciate you, my brother.
the defendant's house? I mean, you've been there before. You guys had exchanged text messages since 2020. You guys went to the gun range together. You went to his house to do your homework. Seems to me you felt comfortable over there, right?
Yes.
So why didn't you just go to Travis's house on your own and say, hey, what happened earlier today?
That would have been the case if it was just something merely as just a verbal argument. But knowing that he put his hands on my sister, if he could put his hands on my sister, he could put his hands on me. So it's like at that point, it's like just in case, support my friends, brothers who come with me.
So you went to Tyler's house.
Yes.
When you got to Tyler's house, was he there by himself?
I believe so. I think Chris had just got there. Well, he lives with his brother. His brother Tyrone was there, but I think Chris had just got there, and then a few minutes later, Sebastian had just got there. So
basically,
salute to Ms. Marty Mar for the 499. I appreciate you, babe. The defense would know and make it known to the jury during cross. I don't think they have immunity. If the prosecution loses, everybody could get charged. Okay. You just put me on some game. Because I'm catching up late, so I didn't get to get into like the back details. I didn't get into the jury selection. I didn't get to get into the, all the pre-trial stuff. So I'm kind of catching up right along with y'all. I watched some of this stuff, but at the same time, I was in and out of sleep while I was watching it. So, I missed some stuff. I caught some stuff, but a lot of stuff I'm catching right along with y'all. That's the best part about reaction videos. We get to hear it together and react together. But I appreciate you, Ms. Marta Ma, for that $4.99. Yeah, he should have pulled up alone. I agree with you, Miss Yolanda. He went the coward route, and we see why. This nigga here is got a whole bunch of sugar in his tank.
honestly, I'm not even sure who specifically. It's not like one person. Just maybe Tyler. I don't know, but everybody just got together.
Did you reach out to Sebastian and tell him what Dominique told you had happened to her earlier in that day?
No.
Did you reach out to Chris Lowe and tell him what had happened to your sister earlier that day?
No.
So when you got to Tyler's house, is it your testimony that you did not know that Sebastian was going to be there and Chris Lowe was going to be there?
Yes.
But when you got there, they were there.
Yes.
You have a conversation with them when you got there?
I believe so. Like, just, they asked me, am I okay? Like, just regular small talk and stuff like that.
When you got there, were you guys upset?
We were mad, yes.
So you guys were mad? All four of you?
Yes.
What was the plan?
We didn't really have a plan. Just go over there, figure out what happened. Pretty much, that's just it.
Okay. So there was really no plan. You were just going to go over there and figure out what happened. Well, you were upset about what he had done to his sister.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Y'all, when they move away from the mic, it gets really low.
I mean,
So
it
there's nothing I can do about that.
If you go to talk to someone and they're talking to you, it's like, okay, bro, that's what I expected. Like, I'm sorry, bro, I didn't mean to do that. We just got to. If you get met with that energy, it's like you can't have a conversation after that. Like, there's no fighting because it's not a fight. But that's honestly in my head what I was expecting to happen when I got there.
What? Boy, you came there with your hoodie. One of your homeboys had his shirt off. Nigga had a gun in his pocket. Y'all bamming on a nigga door at 12:30 at night. And you talking about you come over here for a conversation. You park down the road, put all your shit in the trunk. Man, boy.
More so apologies and bro, I didn't mean to do this. Like that's kind of what I was thinking. More so, I wasn't really thinking, oh, big altercation. That's my worst case scenario in my head. Like, oh, it goes left, disagreement. I wasn't expecting that. Yes. Yes. Honestly, I really wasn't even thinking.
Nigga, that honestly shit. Oh, we ought to know you about to lie. I don't even know what the fuck she just asked him because she done moved away from the mic again. But look at the bitch ass nigga ready to lie. Honestly.
Thinking about it like that. Like if it would have happened at 12 p.m., I would have been there at like 1 p.m. Like it just would as it happened, I would have, if they got into this fight earlier in the day, I would have been there earlier in the day. The fight just happened at night, so I'm there at night. It wasn't like I'm specifically going there at night. That's just how the events unfolded.
You couldn't wait till in the morning.
Yes. No.
And did you guys take your guns with you?
I didn't take my gun. I left my gun at home.
Why'd you leave your gun at home?
Didn't think I would need it.
You for the most part, would you, in terms of how you carry your gun, you have it with you all the time? Sometimes, just depends.
It really depends. But at that point in time, I really didn't go many places. So it's like on a day-to-day basis, at that point in time, I'm in school. I didn't have a car. It's not like I went so many other different places. If I went places.
You ain't have a what? You ain't have a car. But you got a gun? Man, stop the cap, bro. So, bro, you stay with your mama. You ain't got no car. But you pulling up on niggas acting gangster and shit. Man, this shit here, boy.
Like, I did take it with me. But it's just like, it really just depended on where I'm going.
Well, that night, you were going to his house, to the defendant's house, to confront him about what he did to your sister, right?
Yes.
You're upset.
Yes.
To the point where you described yourself as being mad about it, right?
Yes.
Your brother's friends were upset about it, right?
Yes.
And you mentioned a few minutes ago that you weren't sure that this situation confronting him might go left. Could go bad.
Yes.
Why would you take your gun?
Because I don't want to have to shoot anyone. Like, that's not, I feel like.
Boy, stop your cap, boy. Boy, you the weakest nigga we've ever seen. We knew you took that gun. You a nigga that ain't got no car. You broke. You stay with your mama. Nigga, that gun made you feel like a man. Ain't no way you went over there without no gun. You go over there with 4 niggas and they got guns, but you ain't got no gun. And she told you to go shoot the place up. Your sister over there harping, he ain't had no gun, he ain't had no gun. Well, but then in the interrogation, you know he got a gun license, right? She looking up self-defense. She looking up all that shit to try to make sure her brother get off. You done went through, all the evidence show you went through all your options to see if he can claim self-defense because he had guns. You knew he knew he had a gun. That's why you was looking up self-defense. Boy, they lining these niggas up. The defense, she coming out there making them say certain shit. And now she's supposed to be on his side, but she's making the niggas admit it.
Like if I take my gun, I'm expecting something to that level to happen. It's like, I didn't want anything to that level to happen. So it's just like,
because if they find out that nigga you took a gun, oh boy, you about to be somebody, bitch. Oh shit, my bad. Salute the mix. I was on the other tab, man. Salute the mix for that 50 ball. Mix say, Earz, I remember that live you did on your old channel about geometry and symbolism before they clapped that video. And you will also put me on game with Billy Carson. Great content, my guy. Salute, man. I love it when, yeah. You know, we versatile over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we'll switch up some shit real quick. Just, you know what I'm saying, getting on some game, man. You know, we'll do the little bullshit a little bit every now and then, but, you know, then we'll slip into medicine. You know what I mean? So this is stuff that I love to do right here, y'all. This is what I actually like to do. My HVAC videos, you know what I'm saying? My breaking down the trending news and all that shit there. So that's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the more I see the support, the more I stick to what my people love. I worry about my core audience. I don't worry about the masses. But salute the mix again for that 50 ball.
But bring my gun. I'm expecting that I need it to protect myself. But I just thought, again, in my head, worst case scenario.
So you'll bring your gun if you think it's needed to protect yourself. So you didn't think that you would have to protect yourself if you're going to have this confrontation? Wow.
It'd be a fight. But actually, like, needing to, like, come on, I live a pedestrian life. So like, I'm not thinking shooting. That's not normal to me. I just got my gun. It's not a reaction. It's not like second nature, like, oh, I need my gun. Like, that's not some in me. So it's just like.
So as you guys are there at Tyler's house, how long do you stay at Tyler's house before you guys leave to go to the defendant's house?
Maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'm not sure.
And is there any discussion at that house about?
Hey, that's real shit for the splitter. But the only thing about it, when you come into YouTube, if you come in just making this type of niche, it take you forever to get, you know, really in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. But right now, it's like I can make content and, you know, at least people are already at the attention of it. So now I can just go on and make my content.
Anybody taking a gun with them to the defendant's house?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, Tyler had a gun, right?
Yes.
How did you not know that?
I mean, they asked me, like, oh, are you pitching your gun? I was like, nah, I don't got my gun. So I just assumed after that, they know, like, we on the same page. Like,
what about as you guys are driving over to the defendant's house? Is there any discussion about the fact that Tyler has his gun with him?
it wasn't even a conversation in the car at that point. It was literally just music playing and just us on the way there.
What about Sebastian? Is Sebastian on a gun?
No.
They getting all gassed up over there. They probably listening to some It's Raining Man and shit. I don't know what these niggas. This Uno Mars, so they probably was listening to some Don't Believe and Just Watch. Don't believe and just watch. I ain't got no headline. Hey man, this nigga headline is supposed to go from right here to right across here. Look, y'all. Do y'all notice how much? Like this nigga hairline goes like this. That's a bridge. I got a bridge that I can sell one of y'all. One of y'all trying to buy a bridge? Oh man, boy, this nigga, look at this hairline, y'all. Yeah, you know he lying with this bridge ass hairline. But never trust a nigga with a bridge for a hairline.
How do you know he did not own a gun?
Because I know him very well. Never, ever seen him with a gun. And he didn't get his concealed yet. He had just turned 21 literally 2 days ago. So, yes.
What about Chris Lowe?
Chris Lowe didn't own a gun.
Now, you're not with these guys 24/7, right?
No.
Do you know for certain that these guys didn't own guns? I mean, how can you say that? How do you know that?
You can never say anything for certain, but I feel like personally I knew that they didn't own guns.
I want to show you what is going to be states. Here's my pro witness, please.
You may.
I'm going to show you what is going to be states.
Don't watch this bitch ass nigga, y'all.
Yes. Yes.
Who is this?
Sebastian.
That's the dude that got killed, y'all. They just showed him
Any
a
objection?
picture of his homeboy.
States 57 is admitted without objection. You may.
That's Sebastian.
Yes.
Right?
The prosecution just played a mind game on this nigga, bro. They is not on this nigga's side. They just went and showed him a picture of his dead homeboy. They just fucked him up. Watch this, y'all.
Yes.
So now, you guys head over to the defendant's house. Whose car are you driving?
My mom's
What kind of car did she have?
Cadillac.
She had a Cadillac? And obviously she let you drive it because you were driving it that night, is that right?
Yes.
Where are people seated in the car?
Oh, now he don't want to answer that question. You want to try to act like a bitch.
You need a second?
No, we need to find out where everybody was seated in that car. Says my mama car. Look at him. Look at him pouting,
Let me
y'all.
ask you this. You're the driver.
Look at him.
John, you're driving, right?
All right, let's take a 10-minute recess. All right. Remember and obey, ladies and gentlemen, the 4 cardinal rules when you get back out there. Now you've started to hear some evidence, but keep an open mind. Don't discuss the evidence. Don't discuss anything having to do with this case, and obviously don't do any research because you'll be back in the jury room. You will not run into any of us, so we don't need to worry about that cardinal rule. See you in about 10 minutes.
He's a fake ass cracker, man. Move your big apple head out the motherfucking way, man, so we can watch this bitch ass nigga cry, man. Hold on, man. Let's get back to this bitch ass nigga crying. Look at this bitch ass nigga. Look at him. They done showed him his homeboy, and you know, bruh, y'all went on a dummy mission, bruh. You did that. You did that, sir. You and your sister. Now you gonna be somebody bitch. Look at him trying to fake some tears. He over here trying to, boy, he turned into a whole bitch. Look at him. He wants sympathy now. Boy, these folks ain't gonna have no sympathy when they put your ass in that cell. This nigga, yeah, boy, stop it. Man, look at him, y'all. Do y'all feel sorry for him? Do y'all feel sorry for him? All right, y'all. They had to take a break. Hold on, let's get back to it. Break time over. Oh, they're acting like a hoe. Now he back with the crooked neck.
Yes.
Okay, and these are dated April 6, 2021, beginning at 11:44 p.m. And after reading them, do they accurately reflect the text message exchange between you, Tyler, and your sister and Sebastian?
Yes.
This time, state offense evidence states composite.
All right. Any objection? All right. Thank you. States 23 composite of text messages among this witness, Mr. Jones, and his sister, and whom?
And Sebastian, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Tyler Roberts.
Okay. Thank you. Are admitted without objection.
Okay, so the first message is appears to be from your sister at 11:44 p.m. Says, "Where y'all at?" Someone who is referred to as owner replies, "We're on the way." RN, I guess. What does our
Right now.
Right now. Okay. And then someone replies. That same person replies. Owner replies, "I love you so much. I got you." Is that Tyler?
I believe so, yes.
11:44. Your sister replies, "Okay." And then the next text message from your sister to you, Sebastian, and Tyler is at 12:33 a.m. So almost an hour. And then the last text message is from her to you guys again. And that's obviously we're on April 7th, or in the morning hours of April 7th. The last one from her is at 12:58 a.m. where she says, "Call." You recall all that, right?
Yes.
Now by that time, she sent a question mark and then she says, "Call." By that time, the shooting had already occurred. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is going to be states composite.
You may.
Yes.
Okay. And then take a look at the board.
Oh, you're going to have to do a little better than that,
Yes.
volume wise. I'm sorry. If you're going to be laying the foundation for that, it's got to be on the record. So let's, okay.
I'm showing your board, which is gonna be a part of State's Composite 1A and B. You recognize the board?
Yes.
And the picture that I just showed you is a fair and accurate depiction of the area you drove to that night.
Yes. Yes.
And is this board a fair and accurate reflection of this area that you drove to that night?
Yes.
This is kind of State Rock and State's Composite A, State's Composite 1A and B.
1A and 1B. All right. Any objection? All right. Thank you. Composite 1A and B is admitted without objection.
Can I have him sit down, please?
Yes, you may. Watch your step, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I got
We should have a
realized
point
that
if that's going to be
the
useful.
prosecution, so
All right.
they're trying to make him
So that
out
Mr.
to
Jones
be a
isn't standing in
witness
front
to
of,
help
no
them.
one is standing in front of that.
He's supposed to be the prosecution witness, but the thing about it, it seemed like more of that lining him up, in my opinion.
Ariel.
See, I'm just realizing who is who. Like I said, I'm watching this with y'all, so I'm realizing these black women are part of the prosecution, and I think the white people are part of the defense. Well, the two black ladies and that one old white man, I think they're part of the prosecution, but I think the white lady over here and it's a white man over there too, an older white man. I think they're part of the defense.
Now, you just told the jury, Ms. Love, you recognize this man, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. This star, right here, what is that? Whose house is that?
Travis's house,
And you see this star right here? What does that star reflect?
where we were shot at.
Now, this road, obviously, is North Redwood Drive, is that right?
Yes.
And the crossroad here is T Drive, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you drove to the location where the defendant lives, right here, how did you even enter this community? How did you enter this community? How did you get in? Is it gated, first of all?
No.
Okay. So, how did you end up parking where you parked?
I made a right on whatever road. What does that say? Jasmine.
Oh, right here?
Right on the Jasmine, and then left on the Teak.
And so you
Yeah, because I-95 is that way. So,
you actually,
So you know where you at?
not like straight past, but like,
yeah, not down.
yeah, yes.
When you drove down Redwood, why did you drive down this road? It sounds like
Honestly, I just wanted to.
There you go with that honestly shit again. Ah, shit. What lie you about to tell now? If the jury ain't paying attention, they pay attention when that nigga say honestly. If I was in the jury, I would.
Again, I didn't really know what type of energy I was gonna get or what energy I was giving off. But in my head, in hindsight, I don't even know if it makes sense. But in my head, I'm thinking,
Nah, it don't make no damn sense. Nah, you're right. You know, it don't make no damn sense.
again, park a little bit farther. I don't want to give too much aggressive energy. Parking straight in front of someone's house, pulling up, just walk up, knock on the door, and then talk. But I don't. That's what it.
No, it would have actually did the opposite. If you would have pulled up straight in front of the house, your homeboys could have stayed their ass in the car, and you would have walked up and had a conversation. That would have been more respectable. Let the man show you the footage, had a talk like a man, and have him step outside like, bro, man, what happened, bro? He tell you what happened or whatever, this and that, and y'all see where it go. It's you and him one-on-one, you know what I mean? If you want to take your heat, I get it. But, you know, just like, don't get emotional about it. Just only use it as defense. Like, this shit could have been handled a totally different way. If you wasn't meaning harm, you wouldn't have parked down the road and put all your shit in the trunk. And brought 3 dudes with you with their shirt off and guns in their pocket.
was going through my head at the time. No. Right around where we got shot at. Yes. Yes. Towards his house. Towards his house.
So, at this situation, not one left, and you described a while ago, you would have, after the incident, you would have just handled and you tell us something. What would you have done?
Just drive straight past his house, make the left, and then go back the way I came. Up on Jasmine. Yeah, to make a left.
Man, I can't wait till this defense get up here, y'all.
At that location.
Yes.
Parked your car, away from his house. When you guys got out of the car, what did you do?
I myself, I put my phone in my trunk. Sebastian put his bag in the trunk, and I think Tyler put his phone in the trunk. But I think Sebastian and Chris had their phones.
Y'all remember Sebastian is the one that died, y'all. Remember Sebastian is the one that died.
I put my phone in the trunk. Chris put nothing in the trunk. Sebastian put his bag in the trunk, and Tyler put his phone in the trunk.
Now, how do you know Sebastian didn't have his phone in his bag?
Because he had it in his hand when we were walking, I believe.
You believe or do you know?
I know.
What about Chris? Did he have his phone with him or did he put his in the trunk?
He had his phone with him for sure because that's the phone I used to call 911.
So now you don't have your phone. You put your phone in the trunk, right? And at this point, do you know that Tyler has a gun on him?
No.
Nobody said anything. Yes or no?
No.
So as you guys are driving to his house, Tyler never tells you that he has a gun?
No.
What about when you guys park and get out of the car and you guys are putting stuff in the trunk of the car?
Man, if y'all tight brothers like you claim, ain't no damn way.
No.
You ain't know that man had no damn gun on him.
You take your gun?
Ain't no damn way you about to go roll up on the dude and you gonna tell the dude ain't got no gun on you. Cause I know that girl told you that nigga had that motherfucking AR-15 with the drum. If she didn't tell you, she should have told you. She knew her boyfriend had an AR-15 probably with titties. That bitch probably had monkey nuts, is what they call it in the streets. Don't ask me how I know. You knew that nigga had a stick. And you and your dumb ass brothers go over there because y'all done got amped up by them handguns. Well,
With you?
No.
So as you guys get there, you're now headed to the defendant's house. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you now? This is kind of your thing because Dominique is ultimately she's your sister,
Yes.
right?
salute Mix for the $10. I appreciate you, my brother.
So do you give them any kind of instructions? Do you tell them, hey, this is just gonna be a talk? I'm just going to confront him about what he did to my sister. Do you say anything to them about, look, this does not need to escalate beyond a discussion, a confrontation, or fight?
Yes, that was the initial, like, when we first went, I'm like, yo, we just want to talk. You feel me? And to see, like, what happened and how he feels. And,
Who did you say that to?
like, everyone. Like,
And how did they react? What were their reactions?
So you telling me you called up everybody after you said he a dead man walking. Go shoot that nigga shit up. So y'all got up in a room and say, look here, guys. We're just gonna go over there and talk to him and see how he feels. Oh man, salute Mix. Bro, y'all, do we really believe that they gathered up in a room and they were like, y'all know, we're just gonna go over here and see how this guy feels. You know, leave your guns here. You know, I don't want anybody to do anything. We're just gonna go see how the guy feels. And then the nigga get over there, and soon the man step out the house, your homeboy punch him in the head. Yeah, we just want to see how he feels. Oh man. So when the man stepped out the house and your homeboy punched him in the head, is that part of seeing how the man feel? Was that part of the plan? Because you said y'all were just going to see how the man feels. So when the man stepped out the house and your homeboy punched him in the head, And when y'all pulled up, your homeboy already got his shirt off. You got your hoodie on. Y'all babbing on this man door 12:30 at night. Niggas got guns in their pockets. And you going to see how a nigga feel? Y'all jumped this man and his brother. Is that you was going to see how this man feel? Wow.
I'm just going to confront him about what he did to my sister. Did you say anything to them about, look, this does not need to escalate beyond a discussion, a confrontation, or fight?
Yes, that was the initial, like, when we first went, I'm like, yo, we just want to talk. You feel me? And to see, like, what happened and how he feels. And,
Who did you say that to?
like, everyone. Like,
And how did they react? What were their reactions?
they just feel like, okay.
When you guys get there, you guys still mad?
Everybody like, okay, sure.
Yeah, we're mad. We're still mad, but it's like there's different degrees to like anger. Like we're just mad the fact that it happened.
All right. So I'm going to. When, no, I'm going to. This is going to be.
Of course.
Yeah. This is going to be them. The second one is going to be them. Because this is going to be states. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Or source device. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What I did was I put them on 4 different devices.
Okay.
Only because it's them arriving and parking.
All right. But is 31, is that a composite of all 4 of those things, or is 31 is just the first one? All right. Very well. And I think I heard there's no objection, right? Thank you.
So she's showing them arriving and parking. We're gonna kind of zoom through this. She's showing them arriving and parking, y'all, by somebody else.
Yes.
Zoom door cam.
Yes. You see us arriving? That's me driving, yes.
All right, that's them arriving down, not in front of the man's house, but down the road. In his mama's car.
Sebastian, Chris, Tyler.
This is where they putting everything in the trunk. In his mama trunk.
Honestly.
Honestly, oh, there he go again with this honestly shit. There he go with that honestly shit. Hold up, what he about to honestly say this time?
Honestly, I really don't know. I just have my hoodie on. I think I kind of do that when I get mad. I don't know.
Oh man, he just admitted it. It's kind of what I do when I get mad. It's kind of what I do when I get mad. Yeah, pulling up with his crew to talk.
Yes.
Now we see you pull up. So everyone's out of the car at this point, right?
Yes.
And then you pull up a little bit from where you were initially parked. Why did you pull up?
Just to be closer, shorten the walk.
And at this point, you're still facing his house. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes.
So these lights that we see on, is that the back of your car?
Yes.
Okay, now your lights are back on again. So is this, at this point, the incident has happened, the fight has happened, and you guys are back at the car?
Yes.
Now you see this flashing going on right here in the sky?
Yeah.
What is all that?
Gunshots.
What were you doing?
Oh shit. Boy, them niggas got the fuck on, boy. Them niggas was tough as hell when they was getting out that car. I ain't know this was about to happen, boy. But that nigga, hey, boy, it looked like motherfucking New Year's out that bitch. All you seen was, oh, y'all, look at the action right here, y'all. This how it happened, y'all. Y'all watch now. This nigga about to light this bitch up like New Year's. These niggas came out there tough as a motherfucker.
Is that the back of your car?
Yes.
Okay, now your lights are back on again. So is this at this point, the incident has happened, the fight has happened, and you guys are back at the car?
Yes.
So the fight done happened. They done ran back to the car, y'all. The fight done happened. They ran back to the car. So y'all, this is the aftermath, y'all. Yeah, they said it was like 37, 39 rounds. I think it was like 39. But y'all about to see what 39 rounds look like. Shit just got real, y'all. Shit about to get real.
Now you see this flash?
Boy, y'all see that flashing over there? Boy, this nigga done turned this bitch into New Year's Eve. Them niggas trying to get the fuck now.
Going on right here in the sky?
Yeah.
What is all that?
Gunshots.
Pop, pop.
What were you doing when you...
He getting the fuck.
Did you back up and do something kind of weird with the car? What did you do? Because you were facing his house.
I was turned away to leave.
Who was this right here walking? Can you tell? Right there? Can you tell who that is?
I can't see from here.
Can you tell who this person is?
I get closer.
Yes, you may. Watch
Yeah.
your step getting down, particularly in the dark. Back it up a bit, please.
Actually, back it up. Can you back it up to where he's backing out, where he's leaving? They're back in the car. Okay, so now what are you doing right here, Keyshawn? And is that because Travis is coming towards you guys?
So let's give the witness the microphone, please. That's okay. And you use one of those on the podium.
Yes. Actually, I think this is the part where you were actually, so you're in the car at this point, right?
Yes.
Now, what do you actually do right here?
Back up.
Boy, that boy
And you
lighting
turn
that
to
bitch
go in the
up,
opposite direction where
boy.
the bullets are coming from?
Yes.
That nigga lighting that bitch up, boy.
Okay. Yes. Now tell me, can you see who this is? Can you see this person here?
Yes.
Who is that?
Travis.
Boy, that nigga Travis walking these niggas down, boy.
Can you see who this is? Can you see this person here?
Yes.
Who is that?
Travis.
And do you see someone coming from this little area here?
Yes.
Can you tell, do you know who that is?
His brother.
That nigga got y'all up off his brother. He got y'all niggas up off his brother. Just like she said. Y'all nigga tried to run when that goddamn thing came out. That nigga had to come down the road and y'all was down there jumping his brother. And that nigga seen them two niggas jumping his brother and he started spraying at y'all bitch ass niggas.
Okay. All right. Now, Judge, at this time, state would offer into evidence states 31.
Any objection? All right, thank you. States 31 is submitted without objection.
This is when playing
You wanna leave
gangster
the light
go
down?
wrong.
Okay, I'm going to show you what is going to be.
All right, okay.
Now they at the door. They showing the footage of them.
Apparently the jurors are having a difficult time hearing. All right, so stay with that microphone.
Yes, Judge,
And
I apologize.
all right, and Mr. Jones, when you respond to a question, make sure you use the microphone.
I'll stay here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Keyshawn, who are we looking at in this video?
At this point, it's Sebastian, Tyler, and Chris.
This is Sebastian?
Yes.
I see something, or
That's my elbow.
that's you?
Yes.
And who is this person right here?
Tyler.
Boy, they lining these niggas ass up, boy. This is the prosecution, y'all.
Okay, so you're gonna have to pull that podium back.
Because I can speak, I'll speak loud enough.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure the jurors can hear. And who is this person right here?
Chris.
You can go ahead and finish.
Y'all see how he knocking on that man door? Boy, he bamming on that man shit like he the police. That show you got some smoke, son. You come knocking on my door like that, nigga in a hoodie and all that shit. That's when the nigga feel like he a goon.
Now, do you have anything in your hoodie under your, like you're rubbing your stomach area?
Yes.
Do you have anything in your waist?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's stop it right. To where we have Sebastian sent before Daryl comes out. Okay, so right here, you see this bulge right here?
Yes.
This is Sebastian, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you see this bulge in his pocket?
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
His phone.
Oh, that's his phone, huh? So this nigga got a bulge in his pocket and now that's his phone. That's why he was trying to say only thing he took was his phone. Everybody else put their phone in the car. Now the bulge in his pocket is his phone.
His phone.
It's a little bit leaky because I think you can see okay. And do you see this is Crisco, right?
Yes.
And do you see this bulge right here?
Yes.
And do you know what that is?
His phone.
And you're certain those are their phones?
Yes.
Did they put their phones in your trunk?
No.
Did they leave their phones in the car when you guys got out of the car?
No.
Now you didn't. You left your phone in the car.
Yes.
Where did Tyler put his phone?
I believe in the trunk.
Salute the Unity for that 50, man. I appreciate your support, my brother. I appreciate your support, brother. I really do.
Okay. Now, at this point right here, you saw Tyler with his shirt off. Is that right?
Yes.
At what point did Tyler take his shirt off?
Either.
Bruh, she's asking questions like he's a defendant.
I wasn't really paying attention to whether he had his shirt on or not, but it could have been when we got out the car or on the way there. Probably he put it in the trunk with his phone. I'm not sure.
Do you know why he took it off?
No.
Do you, as you guys are walking up to the house, obviously, before you get to the house, he removes his shirt, right?
Yes.
Did you see a gun in his waistband or in his pocket?
No.
So at that point, you still don't know that he has a gun on him.
Yes.
Okay. Now, that clip, it ends where you're saying.
Hey, I respect
Yes.
Travis for coming outside like a man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would have stayed at the door with my strap. Like, shit, what up? So I probably would have escalated this shit. But as a citizen, as a football player, if I was him and I seen them niggas at the door, I probably would have went on ahead and called the police before I came outside. As a citizen. If I was an NFL player and I knew I had everything to risk like he got, if I'd have known them niggas was outside, I would have called 911 real quick, right before I got down, right before I stepped outside. And then I would have talked to them niggas. By the time I'd have got finished talking to them niggas, the police would have rolled up, found all them niggas with them guns. I'd have been on my way to Canada, and none of this shit would be happening. If that man would have just called the police. Called them white folks. That's the only thing these niggas scared of, and them white folks. If I was an NFL player, though, now a street nigga, yeah, I'm coming out doing the same thing Travis did. But as an NFL player, nigga, and my career on the line, I'm trying to get back in the league. Yeah, he had got cut. Nah, he got cut before this incident. He was about to go to the Canadian Football League. He had already got cut by the NFL because he blew his knee. But he had done rehab and he was back good. And he was about to go to Canadian League, so he was training. But then when he got in this incident, he can't even do that no more.
Yes.
Now, at some point,
Light?
yes, Judge, I'm sorry. I have a couple more videos, but I need to ask you some questions first, Judge Drew. So, we saw where we could see in this video where when Daryl opens the door, you ask, "Where's Travis?"
Yes.
At some point, even though it's not on this video, does Travis come outside?
Yes.
And is it how long after you ask, "Where's Travis?" does Travis come outside?
Probably like seconds, like 10, 15, 30 seconds later.
Okay. And when he comes outside, what happens?
Basically, he comes to the door just angry, and that leads to just words being exchanged, and then fight ensues after that.
Now, I want you to tell us about this fight. Before we get to the fight, you said he comes to the door angry. What makes you believe that he's angry?
Cussing,
What did he say?
just exactly like, just like, what the F y'all doing here, da da da, like, F y'all, like, stuff like that.
And are you responding?
So he come in, what the fuck y'all bitch ass niggas doing out here? Man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all don't get the fuck out my motherfucking face about this bitch. That nigga Travis was a real nigga, bro. He came out the dolo, put the gun behind the door, dared these bitch ass niggas to put their hands on him. And cause he know this nigga was a bitch. He done been around this nigga. He knew he was a bitch. He knew his little homeboys was bitches. He didn't even feel like he really needed no gun. Like, I would have felt like this nigga a bitch too. Little nigga. Because Travis at the time was like, what, 25, 26. He was probably like 21, 22. So you bring a little nigga over here talking about he coming to straighten me. A bunch of little niggas. Man, I beat these little niggas' ass. That's why him and his brother beat these little niggas' ass. 2 at a time. Until niggas want to pull out their little pistol. And he had to pull out that big boy. And goddamn, now you got this man on trial while these hoe ass niggas over here twisting their necks and shit.
No, because honestly, I'm not really like a loud person. Like, I don't really like, even in like situations like that, like I'm always in my head. So it's just like, I'm talking, but I'm not like, nah, like, I'm not really arguing. I'm just like, what happened? Like, it's nothing really to the argument end, but I'm just trying to, you feel me, talk to them, figure out what's going on. But it's like, I'm getting hit with just anger. So it's just like the situation, this is all happening in a matter of seconds. So you gotta understand what I'm talking about. It's just escalating from that point on to just loudness, arguing, and eventually fighting. This is all in a matter of seconds. So
Did you have a chance to ask him about your reason for going over there, which is what happened between him and your sister?
no,
And why not? Why didn't you ever get the chance to ask him what happened earlier that in the day, that previous day?
because of, again, like I said, the energy. It was more of an argumentative energy, and then from there it just escalated. It wasn't any time to really have a conversation.
Was his brother outside with him still when he came out?
Yes,
Did his brother stay outside with him when he came out?
yes.
And now you said that it escalated from there. How did it? What ends up? Tell the jury what happened. What happened after that?
Honestly, I just remember.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Honestly, he just woke up the jury again. If the jury was falling asleep, y'all heard, I'm gonna slide it back a little bit. Get ready, y'all. Get ready for the lie. He just said honestly.
Stay outside with him when he came out.
Yes.
And now you said that it escalated from there. How did it? What ends up? Tell the jury what happened. What happened after that?
Honestly, I just remember, first thing I remember is I'm just picked up in the air. I get slammed, and then
You little ass nigga. Hey, his homeboy, remember his homeboy threw the first punch, right? So his homeboy throw a punch, nigga, airborne this bitch ass nigga. You a little lightweight ass nigga. You one of them light ass nigga. Cause that's probably what I would have did. That's the first thing you could do when you got niggas that just don't, they light in the ass. Airborne them niggas, put them niggas on the ground, and then you can handle the other nigga, cause the other nigga now he gotta bend down and try to deal with you. And if you agile, you can get up and deal with that nigga too. But this bitch ass nigga was the first nigga on his back.
from there on it was just fighting, just like they rush to get him off me. We fighting, and then it's like I can't look everywhere at one time. Like I can only know what I'm looking at. But I just remember that they get him off me. Everybody's throwing punches. His brother's fighting.
Are you fighting?
Yeah, I'm fighting, but like it's not like it's one-on-one fights because there's so many different people. So it's just like
It's so many different. What the fuck you mean, nigga? It's you and your 3 homeboys, and it's him and his brother. There's so many people fighting, nigga. Everybody on your side except for one person.
at this point I'm really just trying to assess the situation and figure out what's going on. But it's just in between like fighting, and then I remember at one point like they finally get him off me, and then
You getting your
I
ass
think
whooped.
Tyler. I forget exactly, but I think they had somebody. Honestly, somebody. I think Tyler. I don't even remember the exact fight, but I just remember at some point there was a breaking fight. We're standing there, and then Travis just like punches Tyler, and then from there now we're fighting again, and then eventually his mom's there. She's trying to like.
When you say, let me stop you right there. When you say his mom is there, does his mom come outside?
Yes.
And before his mom comes outside, though, you guys are fighting with the defendant and his brother. Is that right?
Yes.
Aren't you?
Yes.
What time did you recall having
No, I don't even think I.
his brother?
No, I don't think I hit his brother.
During this fight, did you pull out a gun?
No.
Do you recall during this fight, did Tyler pull out a gun?
No.
What about Sebastian?
No.
What about Chris?
No.
So you didn't see anyone pull out a gun?
No.
Did you see Tyler point a gun at anyone during this fight?
No.
Now, you said his mom came outside.
Yes.
Of course you did.
And how long had you guys been fighting before his mom came outside?
I'd say probably at most 2-3 minutes. At the time, everything was adrenaline moving so quickly. Like I can't even.
Okay. So you weren't keeping track of the minutes?
No.
When his mom came outside, what did she do?
All right. So at this point, it's like there's like a break in the fighting, I guess, and she's trying to talk to me. She's trying to show me, I guess, a video of what was going on or what had happened. And at this point, it's like she's really trying to just calm the situation down. But it's just, at this point, people are like they're fighting, so it's just like you can only have so much power.
So his mama trying to show him the video, like, hey man, chill, you tripping? You know what I'm saying? Here's the video, what happened. So you can see your sister was the one that was hitting this man first. But this little emotional bitch ass nigga, he can't control his emotions.
Power as a person.
So his mom comes outside.
Yes.
And does she go to you?
Yes.
And when she goes to you, you said she's trying to show you a video.
Yes.
Does she have her phone or a laptop or an iPad or something?
Maybe I don't know exactly what it was, but it was something that she's trying to show me a video on.
Okay. And do you know what that video was about?
It was about what happened with him and Dominique earlier, I guess, because they have cameras. So I guess she was trying to show what happened. I'm not sure. I didn't actually look at the video because again, already got slammed. We already fighting. Adrenaline's going. It's like.
Okay. So at this point, his mom is outside.
Yes.
His brother is outside.
Yes.
And he's outside.
Yes.
Anybody else? And then the four of you.
Yes.
After his mom tries to show you this video on whatever device it is that she's trying to show it to you on, did the fighting resume? Did you guys start fighting again?
At this point, this is before like there was a break,
Mhm.
and then he punched Tyler, and then like his mom's trying to show me that this is all happening like around the same time, and then at this point, the fighting is kind of subsiding. So now my focus is all right. It's time to go. Like I'm yelling like yo, we gotta go. Like
Now,
So-
at what point are you yelling, yo, we gotta go?
this is like it's around the same point that his mom's trying to show me the video. The situation is clearly just gotten too out of hand. So I'm just like, all right, it's time to leave. We gotta go. So I'm trying to it's hard to get 3 different people attention at one time when the fighting's going in. Like everything's done, subsiding. I'm trying to, it's time to go. So that
When you said, yo, we gotta go, is the defendant still outside fighting with the people that you came with?
Salute the mix for the 10. So say he got slammed, pay the flower ball drop. No problem, bro. No problem. Let's see how he got slammed. Y'all think he got slammed like Earz been slamming these niggas up?
What up? It's Wickmate 912. I got him on video. This is Earz to the streets. Y'all know what time it is.
You niggas ain't never really got your ass whooped. I can say I have. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way bigger than me.
What niggas frontin' like they really want beef? When they know they want peace, they soft as baby's ass is sweeter than some bear meat. I feel like Elmo way these pussy niggas tickle me. They see me in the street and beat their feet like a track meet. Yeah, nigga, I double dog dare nigga to fly wrong. Got the mind, watch me Ric Flair that nigga. I ain't claim to be
You niggas
the
ain't never really
hardest.
got your ass whooped. I can say I have. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way bigger than me. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way bigger than me. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way bigger than me. But I did get spotted. I did get powerballed by niggas way bigger than me.
Puss ass nigga. What niggas frontin' like they really want beef? When they know they want peace, they soft as baby's ass is sweeter than some bear meat. I feel like Elmo way these pussy niggas tickle me. They see me in the street and beat their feet like a track meet. Yeah, nigga, a double dog dare nigga.
Yeah, nigga. And that nigga Travis was out there double dog dead a nigga. The fly roll got the mop. He Rick Flair niggas. Yeah, yeah. He ain't claim to be the hardest, but regardless, he gonna stand his ground, letting loose, and he ain't span 9 rounds. That nigga done spit out 39 of them things. Hey, boy, that nigga was living what I was rapping, y'all. Hey, y'all thinking he was part of that choke slam? Boy, that nigga Trav came out, that nigga, like, man, what the fuck y'all bitch ass nigga, y'all pussy ass nigga, choke slapped the shit out of this nigga. His homeboy tried to jump him. He started hitting niggas with goddamn trash cans and shit. Bitch ass nigga pulled out a gun, that nigga came out, nigga, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't claiming to be the hardest, but regardless, I'm gonna stand my ground, letting loose, and I ain't span 9 rounds. Yeah, that'll teach you. That'll teach you. Salute for the 10 ball mix. Salute the Unity for the 50 ball. Salute my guy. I appreciate you. Say chat. Said Jesse Smollett, little brother. Yeah, he do look like Jesse Smollett, little brother. Little Tutti Frutti Smollett. Tutti Frutti Smollett. little rainbow tape line Smollett. Rainbow tape line Smollett. Playing with that man. Y'all done made this man, y'all know, man. Why niggas fronting like they really want beef? When they know they want peace, they soft as baby's ass, sweeter than some bear meat. This man felt like Elmo where these pussy niggas tickle him.
Like in that moment, at first, when I first started saying that, yes, and then he goes in the house, and I'm still saying, yo, it's time to go. Like, this is all happening, like literally right after one another. Like,
Okay, so you say, yo, we gotta go. And when you say that, there's still some fighting going on.
Yeah.
Between the people you came with and him. What about his brother?
I'm not sure.
Is his mom still outside?
Yes.
And then you just said that he went in the house.
Yes.
Now, did you see him go in the house?
Yes.
All right. Where were you when you saw him go in the house?
I was like a little farther away from the house, starting to get to the car. Like, I'm on my way. Like, yo, it's time to go. Like, I'm just on my way to the car. Because I know I have to get to the car first. I'm driving. So it's time to go.
When you said that, did any of the people that you were with, any of your friends, did they follow you as you, because the way I'm envisioning this, what you're telling us is that as you're saying, yo, we got to go, there's still some fighting going on.
It's a little bit of fighting, but Chris is kind of closer to me. So Chris is right here with me. So when I say it's time to go, Chris is right here. So me and Chris start leaving first. And I guess I really can't because I don't even remember like what was going on. But I think Tyler is like next to Travis, and Sebastian's next to his brother. And I think that's why they came like last. Like they got to the car last. So.
Okay. And so you saw at some point during all of this, you saw the defendant go inside his house.
Yes.
State 33. This is can we demolish just one?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, who is this that we see right here? Keyshawn.
Travis.
Okay. And what is he? Can you tell what he's doing at this point?
Going in his house.
Okay. And now we see these people. This person right here. See this red dot?
Yes.
This person right here.
All right. Feel free to stand up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I ain't never seen it where they allow the defendant to come up too. It's usually just the lawyers and shit. They got that nigga up there like he a lawyer too. At least they're showing the man some respect.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, obviously, if you can't see, just let us know and we'll make whatever accommodations that we can. If standing up assists you, then by all means do that. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Ellis.
You indicated before we went to the bench that this is Travis. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, who is this person? Can you see this person right here with this red dot is? If you can't see, give me a second.
Yes.
that you? Do you have, do you
Yeah, we need the microphone for Mr. Jones. Thank you.
how do you know this is you right here?
I can see me in the hoodie. That's me.
And if you know, if you don't know, that's fine. Can you make out who this person is right here?
Yeah, you might have to switch frames.
What about this person here?
I don't really know, but I don't know.
What about this person here?
His mom.
So we're gonna let it play once more. See if you can, if you can't, then that's fine. If you can make out who these people are.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now, did you see him when he came out of the house with his gun?
No.
At this point, when he is running down his walkway with his gun, where are you?
On the way to the car.
He already running. When he seen that nigga get up after they were jumping, and he seen him heading towards the car, heading towards the house, that nigga was like, "Hey, we gotta get the fuck up out of here." He knew what time it was. He already getting the fuck on.
And can I let you play through this one more time without bringing it up?
Sure. Yes.
But that nigga was trying to get out there so fast, that nigga went out there and bust his ass. Hey, that boy went to go get that chopstick so fast. He know his brother out there. I don't blame him though. Salute the mix for the 50 piece, man. I appreciate you, man. All that love. Boy, went in that house to go get that chopstick. He running out the house so fast, he bust his ass. Watch him, y'all. Shit. Oh Lord. Hey, this I know the situation ain't supposed to be funny, but you gotta laugh at that nigga going out there ready to goddamn, hey, ready to teach these niggas. And he busts his ass coming out of that bitch. I know he gotta be laughing at his own damn self how he just came out that house. Hold up. He gotta be laughing at his own damn self.
All right, watch your step.
now, did you hear someone in that video saying, "You got that"?
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was Tyler.
So when that nigga came back out with that chopstick, so just like what old girl said, he pulled his gun, and then that nigga ran back in there and got that chopstick. Now that nigga, oh, you got that, you got that, you got that. Boy, he seen that goddamn boy. He seen that AR with the monkey nuts on it. Yeah, all the yeah, that'll teach you. Yeah, all that goddamn playing y'all niggas out here doing. You come out here pointing guns and all that shit. That nigga that came back out with that chopstick, you hear him out there. You got that, you got that, you got that.
And now at that point, you're walking to your car.
Yes.
And you just saw him here.
At this point, he done left his homeboys there, and now he got a motherfucker. His homeboy's acting tough with a gun pulled. Now his homeboy got a motherfucking chopstick in his face, and your bitch ass done ran to the car and then left that man there. Y'all supposed to be the shooters. So this is when you know a nigga ain't come there to shoot nothing. They came there to do a lot of capping, a lot of boo game.
What his mom was doing. Were
Yes.
you able to see that though as you were walking to your car? Did you know what his mom was doing as you were walking to your car?
Like, by what do you mean? Like, what she was doing? Like, telling him to stop? Or like, yeah, I can hear that.
You heard her.
Yeah.
Okay. And was she trying to stop him?
Yes.
Now, at some point, before I forget, I think we stipulated that coming in as states
Yeah, you did. State 33 was admitted previously without objection.
Just wanted to get that apologize. Are you the first one that makes it to your car?
Yes.
Now we saw in the video, obviously we let that play through. You made it to your car. We saw you turn the car on, and we saw what happened as you were trying to leave. When you drove off, do you know if everyone was in the car?
I was waiting, see the doors open, and I seen all the sides open, and I thought everybody was in the car at the time. But after I figured out that Tyler had got out.
So you seen all the doors open, and then you realized that he got back out.
When you got back in your car, where's Sebastian sitting?
In the passenger seat.
Passenger front or back?
Front.
So next to you.
Yes.
Did you see Sebastian point a gun at this defendant when you were driving off?
He did not point a gun. No.
Did Sebastian have a gun?
No.
What about Chris? Do you know if Chris was in the car?
Chris was in the car.
Okay. How do you know Chris was in the car?
I seen both back doors open and 2 people get in, so I know that everybody was here. Everybody was present.
So as you drove off, and is it fair to say that you sped off?
Yes.
As you sped off, was it your belief that everyone was in the car?
Yeah, that boo game.
Yes.
That's what we call the one from you. All that boo game.
That someone was missing?
Seconds later, where Chris was like, "Where's Ty? Where's Tyler?" It's like 30 seconds later. Chris was like, "Yo, where's Tyler?"
Now, Sebastian is seated next to you.
Yes.
So, at what point, Chris is asking about Tyler. Do you realize Tyler's not in the car at that point?
Yes.
And when you look over at Sebastian, what's going on with him?
This is all happening at the same time. Sebastian, I heard him. He told me, he's like, "Yo, I'm hit." So at that point, like, my head is just snapped. Like, I don't even know what was in my head. I'm just trying to make sure he's okay. But I also have to drive at the same time. So I'm touching him physically. Like, I'm touching him like, "Bro, are you okay?" Like bro, really my brother. So I'm trying to make sure he's good. And he's telling me like, "Yo, I'm hurt." Like,
Hurt. And when he tells you that, do you at that point, what is your plan? What do you?
The only thing on my mind is hospital. So I'm telling Chris, like, "Chris, search up a hospital into your GPS." But Chris is so stunned, like he can't even do that. So he's handing me the phone. So now I got the phone. And I'm trying to drive, type in hospital at the same time. So I get it. I just whatever I see hospital, click it. I'm trying to follow the GPS, drive at the same time, make sure SB good. There's just a lot going on. Yes. Yes.
So he's claiming he's trying to go to the hospital, but we're going to find out a little bit more into that detail.
Yes. No. No, I'm still not familiar with that area. Delray. No.
So did you know that as you're driving away, and once you learned that Sebastian was hit, did you know that there was a hospital near you?
No.
So what happened once you
Sorry, y'all. She's walking away from the
at
microphone.
some point during your when you drive away, you end up on Broadway.
Yes.
What happened when you ended up on Broadway? We're driving on Broadway.
I'm driving. I guess since so many bullets went through the car, it stopped it in some way. I'm not sure, but it became inoperable. So I was forced to pull over wherever I stopped at.
Okay. I'm going to show you what is going to be states.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the kind of parent that my kid come home with my car shot up. Boy, I'd be mad as hell. Mothers, how would y'all feel if y'all son went out there playing gangster and he come back and you got to come get your car shot up?
State Exhibit 11 is what?
And you got to be to work the next day.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
My bad, Hey, my bad, I wasn't trying to, I ain't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that, Jones. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at my phone and I was trying to release your it was under review for some reason. And I was trying to press on it and I accidentally hit it. I'm sorry about that, Op Jones. I didn't mean to do that.
No.
So at this point, have you typed into your hospital?
Yes.
So why do you know all of the phone?
In the trunk.
I wish she'll get her ass closer to the mic, y'all.
Literally had no time.
So you got no Broadway. Now your lights come on. And you see that circle again. You make a right into this. Tell me, Jerry, where is this that you make a right into? You know where you ended up?
No.
Somewhere on Broadway.
Somewhere on Broadway, yes.
Was it a parking lot?
Some type of parking lot or abandoned gas station, something. I don't know what it was specifically.
Why did you go over there?
The car couldn't drive anymore.
And so you took the car as far as it would go?
Yes.
Now, do you recall whether or not you passed a law enforcement officer or a law enforcement officer approached you and asked you if they could help you? Do you recall any of that?
No, that never happened. I called 911 myself when we stopped.
So as soon as you get to where the car becomes inoperable, you call 911?
Yes.
And whose phone do you use to call 911?
Chris's phone.
Well, I wasn't going to get to lunch yet. I was going to see how far into direct you want. Okay. I mean, unless the jury really wants to break for lunch now, knowing that you're still going to be on direct examination when we get back. Are you? Well, then let's. Okay. You had to think that long about. Okay. No, I appreciate that. I really do. All right. So let's go ahead and play the looks like a CD. All right, 50. All right, states 5050 DVD. I'm sorry, CD of 911 call. Got it.
So y'all, this is his 911 call after his car done broke down because it got too many gunshots. After the police he done passed by that he tried to avoid that you heard about and all that. This is the 911 call.
What's going on? We have to move stop. You have the DSW. He shot? He's not moving. Yes, he's not moving. He's not moving. Line, 1 moment. Please hurry. Yeah, I'm dropping it now. It's West Palm 40th and Broadway. See a male shot. He's not moving.
Do we know where he was shot? What part of his body?
I'm not sure. I can't tell. He's not moving.
And he's the only one that's injured there?
He's the only one that's shot. Yes, please.
Okay. We have help on the way here. We're sending police and paramedics. And you say you can't tell where on his body he was shot, right?
I can't tell.
All right. And you say you rode on the 40th Street.
40th and Broadway. There's a gas station, then auto park, something. 40th Street and Broadway.
Okay. Again, is he on 40th Street or on Broadway?
We are on 40th Street and Broadway, the intersection. I just put my down.
All right. West Palm will stay for you.
All right, no problem. Sir, did you see the person who shot him? Travis Rudolph. Sir, he pulled off? No, his name is Travis Rudolph. He shot at him. Travis Rudolph shot at him? Yes. Okay, is he black or Hispanic, Travis? Black. What was he wearing today? I don't even know. He just came out the house with no shirt. Okay, what house does he live at? He lives at 40th and Broadway? No, he lives in Northlake somewhere. I'm not sure. Off like Northlake in up like Costa Riviera? No, like Lakeport, I don't know. Please, I think I understand they're going to come help in a minute turn around as well, but you're saying Travis Rudolph shot him here, so was he in a car? He shot him around the neighborhood. He came outside with the gun and shot at him. Shot at us. He shot all of us. Okay, but where did that happen? You guys drove to this location? Yes, we were trying to get to the hospital, and we came down the street, and the car stopped working. Okay, Northlake. Are you shot as well, sir? I don't think I'm shot. I'm not shot. Okay, do you know Travis's address? No, I'm not sure. Okay, so you guys were heading to his house. He came outside, shot at you guys, and you drove to this location? We came to talk to him. He came outside trying to fight. We were trying to get to the car, and he went back into the house, got a gun, came outside. We were in the car, driving away, and he started shooting at us. Okay, Mel. How many other people are with you right now? 2, and my son who was with us, I don't know where he's at. We drove away since he started shooting. Yes, please. Okay, you see the police? Yes, we see the police. All right, go ahead and tie them down, okay? We tie them down. Please. Wait up. He's gonna catch us. Please. Oh my gosh, I love you, bro. I love you.
So,
Yeah.
So now you recognize that call.
Yeah.
And obviously that's you seeking help for Sebastian. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you after you made that phone call, towards the end of the call, we can hear you say, "Yes, please." Do you recall who you were referring to, who you're talking to at that point?
Police officer.
So at that point, law enforcement started to arrive where you guys were.
Yes.
Do you know at this point, at the point where you're on Broadway and law enforcement starts to arrive, do you know where Tyler is?
No.
When law enforcement
He don't know
arrived
where
at the
he at.
scene, what did they do with you guys? Like, did they separate you and Chris?
Yes.
What happened?
Separated us and then asked us what happened.
And did you tell them?
Yes.
Did you tell them that you had a gun that night and you took a gun over there?
No.
Did you tell them that you went over to the defendant's house to confront him about what he did to your sister earlier the previous day?
I told him I went to talk to him. Yes.
Did you tell them that Tyler had a gun on him?
No.
And why didn't you tell them that?
Because I didn't know he had a gun.
Do you recall who you spoke with?
Detective Vanderland.
I'm going to show you what is going to be State's Composite 12A through G. And Judge, I believe these are in my stipulation as well.
All right. Thank you. All right, 12A through G, as a composite exhibit of multiple photographs are admitted without objection.
Yes, Your Honor. And these are photos of the Cadillac that they were driving that night.
All right. So that's 7 photographs then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And permission to publish briefly, Judge?
You may. You may.
So we're going to look at windshield.
All right, so salute the unity for that undone, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Live fire, keep winning. Hey, y'all let me know that y'all love this, bro. I love to do this. I love to do this way more than other bullshit. So, hey, this is what we on right now. This is what we on, y'all. You say you scratching a patch on his head?
I don't know.
Salute the unity again, man, for that undone.
Yes.
So now they showing the mama Cadillac. Damn, man, you done got that. That's a nice ass Cadillac, y'all. You done got that bitch Swiss cheese. Boy, that bitch, look at that shit, y'all. You done got that bitch Swiss cheese, man, out here playing gangster. Playing with this man, that man, nothing. Man, say your neck starting to hurt just looking at this food. Man, they done Swiss cheese this joker, boy. Look at this joke, all these bullet holes. Man, imagine your son, ladies. And ladies, imagine your son coming home with your car shot the fuck up because he out there playing gangster. You got to go to work in the morning. Bad enough you can't get this motherfucker out the house. Your daughter done went out there and got one of your son friends killed. Your son out here, he done damn near got killed. Got your car shot up. Insurance ain't gonna cover this shit. This nigga wasn't supposed to be in the car in the first place. Probably got your shit smelling like weed. Man.
No.
Do you know what these defects are?
Bullet holes.
And that's the front passenger side?
Yes.
You recognize this side of the vehicle?
Yes.
And what side, what angle is that of the vehicle?
Back seats.
Okay, so that is the rear, behind the front passenger.
Yes.
Were these defects there before you went to the defendant's house?
No.
What side of the car are we looking at right now?
Driver.
And that would be the side that you were on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
And do you see these defects in the window here?
Yes.
Were these defects in the car before you went to the defendant's house that night?
No.
So you leave, and we're looking at the rear driver's side. Any defects that you noticed there?
No.
Show you F. Now, do you see any defects in this back window?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you see that's wrong with this back window?
Bullet hole.
That bitch shot up.
Yes.
She said, what you see wrong with this back window? Boy, that bitch done got blooker. That's what's wrong with it.
Like this before you went to the defendant's house that night?
No.
I'm going to show you my last one, which is G. And is that?
Oh yeah, that caddy total.
If you were showing them,
You may.
That's an expensive caddy too. That one of them nice ones too, y'all. That bit was brand new.
Yes.
Now, at this point, Keyshawn, your stuff is still in the trunk of that car, right?
Yes.
Sebastian's bag is still in the back of that car, in that car, right?
Yes.
So everything that you guys put in the trunk of that car when you drove to the defendant's house that night and put in the trunk, it's still there,
Yes.
right? Did you ask them, hey, can I get my phone?
I wasn't even thinking like that. No.
So after you have
Oh, y'all. See, remember, this is where when you're not really in the streets, you do stupid shit, right? Y'all got to put this together. Okay? Remember, they said they got her to turn in her phone, right? She had time to erase the evidence. Remember when he sent her the text? I mean, when she sent him the text, go shoot that nigga shit up, and he sent the text back, he's a dead man walking. See, they didn't know what was about to happen. So now he puts his phone in the car. All this happened. The car gets shot up. The shit become inoperable. He find out his brother dead. I mean, his homeboy dead. You know, doing all the mix. The car gonna get towed. So now the police got control of the car. Now they get to get in his phone before he can do the same thing his sister did. So that's how, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah, that's how they got the deleted messages.
have a conversation with the police about what happened that night. Did they keep you there on Broadway in that parking lot or that area where you ended up when the car became inoperable? Did you stay there for a while?
We stayed there for a while, and then they let us eventually go home.
Did you at some point talk to your sister?
Yeah, eventually she had called. I think she called Chris's phone. I'm not sure, but I eventually talked to her.
Okay. And did you tell her what happened?
Yes.
And did she come to where you were?
No, I think she went straight to the hospital because Tyler was in the hospital.
Okay. Now, you said Tyler was in the hospital.
Yes.
Now, did you know when you were in that parking lot, in that area where the car became inoperable, did you know that Tyler ended up in the hospital?
Eventually the police told me.
Okay. And at some point during those early morning hours, did they let you guys go, you and Chris?
Yes.
Where did you go?
To get Chris's car and then to the hospital.
When you went to the hospital, was Tyler still in the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what happened to him? Why was he in the hospital?
I just had found out that he got shot.
Did you visit with him?
They wouldn't let us inside, so he was in surgery, I believe. So we had to wait until I think tomorrow or the next day after. I forget, but yeah, I did see him.
So one got shot, the other got grazed, and he must have got his hairline took back. I don't know. Yeah, I think one of those AI bullets swung by and just chopped off that nigga motherfucking hairline. Bullet was like, nigga hairline gone forever. Forever got the rainbow.
Now, while he was in the hospital, do you recall you guys FaceTiming with your sister Dominique?
Yes.
Okay. And so what was that about?
I had to tell him that we lost Sebastian.
And
had to tell him we lost Sebastian. He cussed that bitch out. Motherfucker. Yeah, he cussed her out.
is that the purpose for the first time, the FaceTime?
Yes.
What happened after that?
God.
Did you at some point, Mr. Jones, Keyshawn, did you learn that Tyler actually did have a gun that night?
Yes.
Boy, they is lining him up. They lining him up, y'all. Why would the prosecutor be asking him these questions, y'all? Why would the prosecutor be asking him these questions? They don't want the damn defendant to win.
And he brought it to the defendant's house.
Yes.
When did you become aware of that?
After the fact.
Okay. Do you know what he did with it?
Not sure. I think he said he just threw it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
How did you become aware that he had taken a gun to the house?
I think that's just what. I think he told me. I forget. Or when they found it, Vanderland had told him. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how I found out, but I just had found out eventually.
Was it the gun that you sold to him?
Yes,
You know that.
because that's what they told me.
Sorry, Miss Ellis, I couldn't hear you. You want to consult? Of course, yes.
Boy, this guy gotta have all kind of muscle neck spasms or something. When this boy can't keep his motherfucking head straight for nothing in the world. He got me over here leaning my head and shit. Got me on the pop of my neck. Shit. This nigga always like this and always like that. Hey man, boy. God damn, bro, you ain't got that much neck as it is, bro. Stop always, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
When you heard his mom's voice, could you make out what she was saying?
I just remember hearing, stop, stop. Don't go to jail, Travis.
Do you know who she was directing the stop to? Do you know if she was directing that Tyler?
Travis.
What's that?
Travis. Because she said his name.
Was she able to stop him?
No.
Judge, I believe I'm done, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So let me, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to stand up and stretch for a moment while I talk with the lawyer.
Man, boy, she did all that to dodge all the real shit, y'all. She did all that to dodge the real shit. So what we gonna do, y'all? That was the prosecution. Y'all see all the little light ball shit they threw. So next, what we have is the defense attorney. But what we're going to do, we had 3 hours already. I want people to be able to watch this playback and it don't be too long. So we're going to reset the live. We're going to set it for 10:30. And we're going to reset and do part 4. And we'll come back. Y'all go get y'all a stretch. Go get your blunt. Go, get you something to eat, whatever it is. Yeah, it's 11 hours. But a lot of the hours are just them looking at the flag and shit. You know what I mean? We just cutting through the good part. Oh, it's actually, they on like day 6, day 7. So, and we behind. We only on the 3rd person. So we got a lot of this coming, y'all. I see everybody like it. I like it. Hit the like button. We got positive energy in the chat. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's definitely worth it. Let's do it. But let's go ahead and reset. Let's go ahead and reset. I'm gonna set a live right now for 10:30. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how the defense attorney attacks his story, and this is gonna be entertaining, y'all. Yeah, this is a long trial. It's more fun than watching it with people, though, ain't it? You can watch this by yourself, but ain't it more fun of just watching it and talking shit with people and telling people what it is you see? You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to, I'll drop the link so y'all can come in and, you know what I'm saying, tune in or whatever. Y'all just let me know if y'all ever want to come in. They on day 6. They about to go on day 7 now. So we way behind. Yeah, we way behind. I'm a kind of see who shit is interesting. I don't want to get through the boring parts. But if you ever watch the trial, every damn detail is important. So, but sometimes I'll just show like the clips of, of what happened instead of us having to go through all the processes of, just the just the big words back and forth. But if y'all love to watch court trials, man, that's right up our alley, y'all. We gonna definitely take advantage of that because I love court trials. I love breaking down shit, and that's what I do. So I appreciate y'all. Like I said, go get you something to eat real quick. Go roll up. Go to the store real quick. Whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna go from about 10:30 to about 12:30 to 1, and then we'll reset again tomorrow. I'm gonna do an HVAC video tomorrow. I'm starting on a huge house. So I might not start on it because I got so much stuff to load that I'm gonna have to probably go back and forth twice to get all my shit. But when I start on this house, I'm gonna try to document this whole house because it's a huge house. It's a nice pay, so and I'm gonna focus on it for pretty much all of next week. It has two systems inside one house, and it's a two-story house. So this will be a big challenge. I might hire on a guy to come and help me out. Um, I might just wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see. I might just hire a guy on to come and help me out, just to so I can document and get some work done. So that's what we got coming tomorrow. We're gonna get his side from the testimony of the from the defense tonight. We'll finish that out, and then we're tomorrow morning or evening or whatever. We're gonna do an HVAC video. Y'all tune into that. We'll be starting on the new house. I'll be laying it out, two-story house, and then nighttime tomorrow we'll be back on this with the other one of his other friends that pulled up at the house. So we're gonna get his version. See much of a lying ass bitch ass nigga he is. I ain't even seen his version, but I'm trying to go through and kind of do a little view of what's going on, and then I can come over here and we can react in real time. So I'll see y'all in about an hour or 45 minutes or whatever. Peace out. I appreciate the donation. Salute Unity. Salute to my boy Mix. Salute to my boss Mayo, Miss J, Lil Lace, Iceberg Thoughts, all my mods. Salute to y'all, Duran BTV. Salute to Carl Belton, David Johnson, Joshua Hawkins, 421 TV. Salute, salute, salute. Ob Jones. Salute, Bib Game Records. Salute. Salute to Musa Bronze, Tehran 19. Salute, Tehran. Just being me. Salute to you. Much love. Miss Marty Mart. Salute to you. Miss Simplicity. Salute to you. Miss Yolanda. Salute, salute. Carl Belton. Salute, salute, salute. Dead Black. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Mona Ma. Salute to you, Mona Ma. Sneaker Peek, salute, salute. I hope I ain't missing nobody. I'm scrolling. 40 the splitter. I know you're in the area. Salute. Jimmy McFly, my guy. Salute, brother. Joshua Hawkins, salute, my brother. Salute, salute. But I'll see y'all a little later. Hope y'all still up to tune in. We out.
cash. Still fuck around with that thug life. Niggas round here broke, cuz they ain't running they traps, right? Hit the club about 20 deep. Mr. Coochie, you know it's me. Little skinny ass red nigga. Mouth full of them gold teeth. Bad bitches, they fall in line. Don't feel in love with my swagger shit. Disrespectful ass young nigga won't hesitate to just smack a bitch. Money coming about 100 miles. You can look and tell I be having it. Ever since I jumped off the porch, I took an oath to go after it. Guacamole, that fettuccine. In the kitchen with the stove heat. Water running, money coming. I'm moving up just like Georgia Weaver. People believe it, I'm certified. Plus so hard from 99. I done took about 100 losses, but they came up about 1,000 times. This right here, that real shit. Mid-time of this deal is them niggas that they love to hate. They motivate me to get the cake. Still running that stack up. Broke niggas just back up. You ain't gotta ask nobody about me, cause Mr. Cooper, he back, bro. He back, bro.
When niggas frontin' like they really want beef. When they know they want peace, they soft as baby's ass, sweeter than some bear meat. I feel like Elmo way these pussy niggas tickle me. They see me in the street and beat their feet like a track meet. Yeah, nigga, I double dog dare, nigga, the fly wrong, got the mic. Watch me Ric Flair that nigga. I ain't claim to be the hardest, but regardless, I'ma stand my ground. Letting loose and I ain't sparing there around. Playing with my money, know I'm bound to act a clown. Thug like shit, live in the wig town. We tryna get it now, y'all niggas hating now. Even quicker to testify, they like some stepchild. These niggas can't do no time. Not when they know they some way related to a sweet potato pie. These niggas tell on their own mama, let her do the time. We real nigga, middle fingers to the sky.
I came up from nothing, start giving cluckers my number. My phone gradually bunking, got this Snow White like December. They fall in line when I enter. I got that D like a sinner. I don't get bro like a rental. I'm brand new from a kennel. I make it shake, no stalling. You a reject falling. It's one plate and I'm hogging. Ran it up, now I'm mauling. Finger sharper and Freddy. When I'm thumbing through Fetty, fucking me over, forget it. Got me mixed up like spaghetti. The best to do it than die. Feel like my heart still pumping, so I'ma keep that bitch jumping like an earthquake coming. Or a blowhead bumping. I be geeked up off the money. Haters stop through the trap and I throw you a little something.
No way, no haps, all day I'm scrap. Catch me on Pine and Third, I'm on my grind. That nigga put feel me, pussy nigga gotta feel me. With hot lead from a hot gun, cause I'm not scared, I would not run. On my head, what he is, go ahead, try to knock it off. 357 stupid dog, I'm about to sick this rocket off. And your ass tryna act bad, get you nothing but a back bag. Back for the Mac blast, set a new hole up to your ass. Like a dyke, broad, I ain't feeling niggas. New cake, cause I'm killing niggas. Like a coupe, drop, no silly nigga. All nighters on the block, I know the feeling nigga. Click got bodies, I ain't talking builders. Bag your bitch, she good as grocery nigga. Still turn on the lights and see the roaches nigga. Still I shine with no ice, take a photo pictures. Riding in the photo on my Lolo, smoking potent killer. Count my blessing plus some scratch and free my nigga killer.
All I see is dollar signs and more dollar signs. These bitch ass niggas, they wanna plot on mine. I'm so for real about these checks I'm cutting. Got some niggas on my team that bust your head for nothing. All's well that ends well, bitch, I so for real. Selling the blow for screw, call it overkill. But I ain't overdoing it, just pursuing it. This the same nigga that your bitch chose to do it with. The same gangster that these busters wanna knock off. I'm ready for the war, you bitch, whenever when it pop off. We stay strapped with them fully automatics. Trap spot serving all the local addicts. Thinking about the times when I used to serve babies. Now my clientele's through the roof, well above average. My niggas ball like they play with the marriage. Jealous niggas hating on us, run wrong, I let you have it.
I'm always 10 toes down from the winter to the summer. Head coach of my team, I'm like a trap Tony Dungy. My swag go ham, y'all swag so baloney. You looking for a fight, well bitch, I'm ready for a rumble. No one niggas, I am not the one that I'm wrong. I'm known to let them cage rip, teach a nigga about that thunder.
2-seaters, one body ain't no rental. Ride through the hood of your city with glass windows. Presidential, shit come out when open up. But it say he wanna have, bet it smell like opioid. Hit the block with all of that, the J's gon' get your weight up without the push up. Walk through the crowd, the hoes look up. Niggas get your books up. I threw more cash than you can look up. Ain't no comparing it. Fit costs a stack, so I'm wearing it.
Alright, let's swear. Let me holler at him right quick. Keep them niggas straight. Hold up, little daddy. When they call me, you want my time. No need for discussion. I ain't rushing. Let me serve mine. Already flying like my whip done grew wings on it. Got that solid D like 3 NFL teams on me. Heater on me like the middle of December. Finna find a low number G grind all winter. I'm cooking dinners and I ain't talking about soul food. And get your mans to holler, serve who, bitch, I don't know you. Street smart, you know I study these streets, but get real ignorant when I'm fucking over niggas' beats. We athletes fuck around and get rolled over. Miami Heat to push a front line like a bulldozer.
Yeah, nigga. And this just the beginning, nigga. Showing up entertainment shit. Still thug like shit. Real shit, nigga. See me in the street, you know what I tell that nigga. Move or take a picture, bitch. It's lights, camera, action, bottle, pop, blunts, passing. Stupid, getting up to the maximum. Thug like, turned up to the maximum. Dread out, pants steps sagging up. Can't wear no skinny jeans, my knots too fat for them. Shitting on these haters like the kid took a last nip. Niggas daddy, cause they bitch, they in my lane, I hit them like an accident. Yeah, Craig Mack and put them on the track with it. Have a bitch, suck a nigga, drop like she kin the Dracula. Then she bring that money back to me. I know about to upgrade the trap. I'm trying to turn it to a factory. Nigga stupid hating cause I'm stupid laughing. Stupid laughing.
Respect me, call me General. Playing what you chillin', do my heart like an igloo. My game Gensu, I go and pull a Carmen Diaz. Some big shit, homeboy like an elephant ass. Yeah, and I'm the gas in your auto. And I don't need luck, you rub the wood on the palo. You think about competing, make it hard for you to swallow my amigo like a pasta. You can get it when you're out. Your lady up and yada by the way she bust it open. Got me feeling like the man. I leave that pussy smoke. A nigga coasting, pockets on cruise control. And GA 95 with a load of blow.
One beat maker, the hit maker.
Niggas gon' fake it till they make it. Get in when they still in.
The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth. The truth is on the lies. It's coming out your mouth. Tell me how it is. Tell the hope to keep it real. That's the truth. The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas infiltrating real niggas. That's the truth. The truth is on the lies. It's coming out your mouth. Tell me how it is. Tell the hope to keep it real. That's the truth.
Only thing you hear coming out of my mouthpiece, trill nigga, 100, I'm the definition, nigga, watch me, C-O-O-G-I, value my life deal, never catch me slipping, nigga, my pistol is stay right here, the truth, niggas ain't like me, I'm a boss cat, pick up where they left off, took off and never looked back, in and out, I push past, back then we'll set trends, back then we'll get it in, down back with a 15, the truth. Bad bitches on my side. Real niggas when I ride. Never gotta ask why. What's going on where I'm at? Best believe I'm getting it at. Only thing that I live for. Only thing that I kill for.
The truth is what these lames never rap about. Too many fake niggas